was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, these niggas salty. All this designer on my body got me drip. Straight up out the objects, I'm a big trip. If I got up on a lean, I'm a sip. I run the racks up with my queen, the gun in the dip. But I got rich on all these niggas, I didn't forget that. I had to go through the struggle, I didn't forget that. I'm on this side of the Maybach and I want to sit back. These bitches know me now, cause I got the big rack. Cause I'm getting money now, I know you heard that. Young nigga on the corner, think I had to serve crack. I'm gon' front me some peas, like they getting birds back. We came up on dirty money, I gave it a bird back. Cut off the rain and I gave my bitch a new. Either you running y'all gang or you suit. Got a new Orleans bitch and man, that pussy voodoo. Ain't not a nigga now. I'm putting new 40s on the G. I trap into the bloody bottoms is on the knee. Cause all my niggas got it out the street. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting the ball with a whole team. Now niggas paying us a call cause I'm all me. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, these niggas salty. I've been waking up to get the money, whoa, whoa. Got a bad bitch ass, daddy, whoa, whoa. Bitch to my toes, twins, I'm fucking boat. I put it in new AP, just brought a nice boat. I was that bad on my dick, what was you niggas like? I know you turned your back on me just to get some wrecks. I see you swerve back, cause I'm in the black bag. No diamonds on me, fuck a flash, this ain't Snapchat. Cause I been getting paid. Yellow diamonds on me look like lemonade. Got my baby mama, that new vintage. Tryna get a dojo like a sensei. Rolls Royce umbrellas when I'm in the rain. Bye feelings. I got brothers that did the time, I ain't kidding. All these rappers just talk about it, I live. Going up, I ain't got no sky limit. I trap into it. Bloody bottoms is on the knee. Cause all my niggas got it out the street. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with a whole team. Now niggas paying us a call cause I'm all me. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, these niggas salty.
Stay here on the ground. It's overrated. The cityscape escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an uptap by the tower, and you overtake it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Why you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and plan to do the same, but they won't make it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. before? Or maybe can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it crowded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. You're everything I'm thinking of from time to time and dust to dust. Whenever there's a lull between the void, you feel the silence languid on the couch. Think I need to figure this one out. I'm lost beneath your cloud. Can I keep my 2 feet on the ground? Wake me, I'll love you tomorrow. You leave me breathless and hollow. Lately, a tough pill to swallow, but I'll try to compose. I could be, I suppose, someone you should get to know. I could be, I suppose, someone you should get to know. Time's not what it seems. Shake this one off and dance with me. We're dancing through the house. Think we need to figure this one out. Shaking like a loose leaf from the spout. I think we need to think on this one. Wake me, I'll love you tomorrow. You leave me breathless and hollow. Lately, a tough pill to swallow, but I'll try to compose. I could be, I suppose, someone you should get to know. 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 Wake me, I love you tomorrow. Hollow. Lately, a tough pill to swallow, but I'll try to compose. I could be, I suppose, someone you should get to know. Oh, I could be, I suppose, someone you should get to know. Someone you should get to know.
Hello, everyone. How we doing today? How we doing? Good morning, guys. It's another episode of Nerdy Live in the Morning. Oh, and the song restarts itself. I mean, not that I'm complaining. It's a good song, but, you know, the intro music's kind of done and over with. And, guys, by the simple fact of you could fucking hear the music, we have the issue fixed. Finally, we finally have the issue fixed. I had to fucking download an entirely separate fucking program to stream now, but hey, the fucking thing's finished. So long story short, until OBS is able to fix whatever is going on their end, I am using Streamlabs OBS, which is obviously an OBS program done by the company Streamlabs themselves. It was very, very popular there for a minute. I know Nick still uses it. There was some controversy surrounding it a couple of years ago. I forget. What was it? They didn't credit the original OBS program properly, if I remember correctly. But yeah. Point is, we're back streaming finally. Trust me, guys, I've been missing streaming for a hot minute now. I have been able to do like videos on the side, which, trust me, has been frustrating when they're supposed to be like videos where I show my reaction to something and the audio of that thing doesn't come through because fucking OBS was a pain in my motherfucking ass. But hey, we're here now. It is the catch-up show. If you can tell already, it is the catch-up show. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been a hot minute since I've used Streamlabs OBS. I'm trying to figure everything out. I think I have everything done properly. But you know, pray with me, everyone. Pray with me. Can you tell I'm rusty? Can you tell I'm rusty at this? So we have a shit ton of stuff to try and like catch up on. I figured we would do Otterly Noah first. I love catch up with my friends. You know, Blacksaw. You never comment on anything related to anything I'm talking about. I can be talking about a topic, and you will just go off on an entirely separate tangent. But hey, Kicking the Swede, hey, Crystal, hey, Blue Jay, how y'all doing this fine morning? How y'all doing? Hey, Old Man John. Yes, Old Man John's finally woken up from his nap, okay? Old Man John's woken up from his nap, okay? We're gonna teach the young people about furries, okay? What better way to come back than making fun of furries? Am I right? Or am I right? I think we all deserve to laugh at furries once in a while. Oh, the chat box is fucking... What the fuck is wrong with the chat box here? Holy shit. Okay, that's not how it's supposed to be. That is not how it's supposed to be. Hang on, let me fix that real quick. Shit, what the fuck's wrong with this thing? Oh well, it's there. All right, let's make fun of some degenerate furries, okay? By degenerate furry, I mean fucking Otterly Noah, okay? Fuck this guy right here. Fuck this guy. Motherfucker should change his name to fucking Weasley Noah. He's a professional streamer. I am a professional streamer, motherfucker. I am a professional. Why is it should not be showing over my face. It should not be doing that. Hold on, let me see if anything here will work. Hold on. It's been you can tell it's been a hot minute. You can tell? Can you tell? There we go. Okay, that's fixed. All right. That's good. Let's get into this, shall we? So there's some new information regarding Otterly Noah, and by new information I mean like a week old information, but hey, I've been busy. So we're gonna watch and react to Toastify's first video on Otterly Noah, and then I have a second video right here that we're gonna react to. Both of these are a little over 40 minutes long, so buckle up, get a snack, get your favorite drink, get a cup of coffee, energy drink, anything that you drink in the morning to boost yourself up. I unfortunately don't have any caffeine on me. I don't have any caffeine, and I'm going crazy. See a wizard now, looking like a Weasley. Motherfucker, did you just make a Harry Potter joke in this did you just make a Harry Potter joke in this goddamn chat? Did you see he rebranded again? I saw that. He wants to like he thinks if he like rebrands, it's gonna like take people away from the Toastify video, because he knows that he can't fight against a Toastify video. And Toastify's a bigger creator than him, so he can't fucking justify trying to copyright strike him. And obviously, too, if you have in the free time, make sure you go check out Toastify's channel so that way you can watch the videos on your own if you want. That being said, let's get this started, shall we? Let's get this motherfucker started.
Hello. In the past couple of years, we've seen people saying slop more and more. It's used to describe easy to consume.
Or, you know, if you hate the content more so. I've seen people throw around the slop moniker and description for just stuff they don't like watching, you know? What I consider slop is stuff like what the Quartering does. And that's not just because I disagree with him politically on stuff. Like, the dude legit does no research whatsoever, doesn't correct any information going forward. He just has an article on screen, stammers on drunkenly for 10 minutes at a time, and then ends the record button. And that's it. That's how he does his show. And his shorts are even worse. His fucking shorts are even worse because his shorts are just like, yo guys, this is crazy. And then he just plays the entire fucking clip and then does no fucking reactions afterwards. Can you tell I'm angry? Yes, Chad, I'm angry. I'm very fucking angry because I have no fucking caffeine on me, okay? I'm gonna go fucking crazy. I might be a little harsher than usual. Might be a little harsh. Good morning, John. Good morning, Minna. Which is so funny because Toastify can just change his title. It would be so easy, dude. That would be so funny, right? Every time that Oddly Noah changes his name, Toastify just changes the name with him. That would be so funny. The drunk version of Sniper Wolf. Listen, say what you will about Sniper Wolf. At least she's pretty to look at. You know, she's easy on the eyes. Okay. Women in the chat, okay? Women in the chat, tell me if the Quartering, if looking at the Quartering does it for you, okay? We're gonna look him up real quick, okay? Hardy har, yeah. Yeah, the Quartering. Yeah. Okay. Look at this specimen. Okay. We don't even have to click on a video. Let's just look at the thumbnails. Okay. Look at this fucking specimen. Ladies in the audience, does this man get you moist at all? Does he look at this man. Look at him. That's actually the perfect fucking picture. Okay. Ignore Mudahar. Just pay attention to the drunken Midwestern man. Okay. Does he do? Ladies in the audience, does he do anything for you? God, no. Lol. We got one no. Blue Jay seems to be the only lady who will say no. I guess that means everyone else is like, yeah, I would jump his bones. Right? Is that what everyone else is saying here? I'll let chat catch up. I'll let chat catch up. Nah. we got two no's. We got two no's. Absolutely not. All right. Let's see. Where was the Toastify? There we go.
Consume content with its only purpose being sustenance or entertainment. Whilst it's easy to attack for its lack of creativity, it does at least serve a purpose. But where it becomes more egregious is if it's not presented with honesty. If you're going to espouse lots of incorrect details or preach morals that you don't really stand by, what value does your content even have? What makes you different from any other random person who can fake it till they make it?
Well, you see, what I offer to the table is my voice. That's about it. I offer my voice. That's about it. We love women and we have respect for them. We love women who have respect for themselves. We love women who are independent.
The points you make in your videos and how
What's that song? Miss Independent? Miss Independent. That's why I love her. That's right. Terrible karaoke at fucking 10 a.m. in the morning. That's right, chat. I know that's what you specifically clicked on this stream for. It was terrible karaoke.
present them says something about you. Unless, of course,
And like this is another like, obviously he's gonna get into it, but this motherfucker didn't just plagiarize words. He ripped segments of people's videos wholesale, and not like, oh hey, I'll just use like the clip with their voiceover real quick, right? I'll just use a clip with their voiceover to like emphasize one point, so show it for a couple seconds and move on. No, he would rip the video, take out their voiceover, and then voice over it himself, making it sound like he was doing the editing himself. Yo, hey, good morning, Kenya. How you doing? Like, this guy is like, when I say he's a fucking weasel, he's a fucking weasel. A fucking scumbag.
they were never your points. Utterly Noah is a left-leaning video essayist with around 50,000 subscribers. His most popular videos are all about autism representation in popular...
Yeah, this guy's a fucking... He's a fucking, like... He's one of those people... Yo, Kicking the Swede, thank you for renewing your membership. Thank you. But this guy, he's one of those people that believe like autistic people are going to be like you know how like the X-Men, like mutants are like the next step in human evolution. That's what he thinks autism is. He thinks autism is like the next step in human evolution. And so like prior to like his drama content, he would make videos about like and don't get me wrong, like autism if you want to make content about autism representation, that's perfectly fine. But as we get into the drama, he starts using his autism as like a shield because, oh, you guys are just hating me and purposely not understanding my points because of my autism. It's like, no, dude, you're just a fucking scumbag. Quit using your disability as a shield.
Films and TV. You can tell this because his description says #autism. But as of recently, he's made several videos going after political grifters in media criticism, or as he calls them, griffly bears. Noah's widely...
Which, dude, apparently he's not a furry. I need to emphasize this. Utterly Noah, jokes aside, apparently is not a furry. But his thing is... Oh, let me just... My avatar online is going to be a goddamn otter. I'm going to call my main series videos Griffly Bear videos. It's like, dude, you're a fucking furry. You know, he's worse than a furry. He's a furry in denial, okay? Furries already need to be shipped off to a corner of the earth and put into... a special facility for them, okay? I can't say what I want to say, but I think everyone understands the direction I'm going, okay? Maybe a certain type of camp, okay? A certain type of camp where all furries need to go, okay? He's worse than that, okay? You're like, you know those like really, really homophobic guys who are like secretly gay, but they're in denial that they're gay? I don't think he hates furries. I think his community apparently is very welcoming to furries, okay? But he's a furry in denial. And I think he should be lined up on the wall. You miss how spicy we would get, chat? Do you miss that? Okay. Do you miss that? I think Also, good morning, K-Hug. Good morning. Hope you had a great... was it your anniversary yesterday, K-Huck? That's awesome. Happy late anniversary. Happy late anniversary, K-Huck. Hope you, the husband, and little Huck are doing well.
Disliked targets and his coverage of them have gathered him a core audience of supporters. But what separated video and persona began to shine through with a myriad of online drama. It ended up questioning whether Noah's content was even his own and not just copied from others. In these last few months, he's
Perfect, thanks Deus. You honestly could have made it an instant strike based on how much they used your material. You were definitely nicer about it than I would have been, but glad it's being dealt with. This fucking little fucking rat. This fucking rat fuck. Go fuck yourself, Noah, honestly. Like, I know I'm not personally affected by this, right? But seriously, the fact that you were a fucking you try to fucking silence everyone you could. You fucking try to silence everyone you could, all your fucking critics. But you didn't even have the balls to do it yourself. You had to throw your artists under the bus. So that way you could have some sort of weird fucking culpability, denial about it. Some weird fucking denial about it. It's like, oh no, I had nothing to do with it, guys. It was my artist. It was my artist. And then meanwhile, you're just like, yes, artists. Yes, artists, please. Please, to strike down the video. Like, dude, dude. Thank God, thank God I'm not relevant enough, right? Because my God, if I had enough clout to where I would have gotten him on a fucking stream, I would have fucking blasted him. I know, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound like a tough guy in hindsight, because there are people like, oh yeah, I totally could have kicked his ass. I'm not trying to do that, but it's like, this dude's just so fucking irritating. And apparently, according to some Discord leaks, K-Huck, you could have saved his career, K-Huck. You could have saved his career. Why didn't you save Otterly Noah? Are you against autistic people? Are you against autistic people, K-Huck? Noah doesn't deserve to be associated with otters. I don't know, man. Otters, from what I understand, are pretty fucking vicious creatures. Also, what the fuck's wrong with my mouse? Holy shit, it was fucking spazzing out there.
Proven himself to be manipulative and dishonest. The public window he gives his audience is far from showing the full scale of his actions, and it begs the obvious question: if he were to look at himself, would he use the label he throws onto others?
Well, no, because the Griffly Bears video is only for conservatives. Because you can only grift if you're a conservative, right? Because that's how it works. That's how it fucking works. You see, chat. The beauty of my show is that I make fun of both sides. No one can ever tell what side I'm on because I always make fun of everything. You love watching them play at the zoo. Yeah. Yes. An autistic. I mean, otters are like cute to look at, but like from what I understand, they're very deceitful. Like they can shred stuff.
Otterly Noah is a media reviewer by trade, so it was unlikely for him to ever come across my radar had it not been for the way he started his major controversy. In early January 2026, the streamer Tectone had his court battle come to a close. Now, summarizing his whole situation isn't for this video,
but he's a rapist. He's a rapist.
But basically, his ex-girlfriend accused him of abuse. The court agreed, and Tectone had a whole load of restrictions upon him as part of a restraining order.
He can't own a gun in the state of Texas for 10 years. You know how fucked up of an individual you gotta be to not have guns in the state of Texas for 10 fucking years? Plugs ears. Rape tone. Otters are pure. Your Team Switzerland Twilight reference? Hang on. Pause the stream. I got motherfuckers in my chat referencing fucking Twilight. Motherfuckers in my chat referencing goddamn Twilight. Listen here, buddy. Listen here, Crystal. You're on thin ice. You're on thin ice, buddy. Someone asked if you'd rather be stuck in a room for 24 hours, Hassan or Tectone. I'm picking Hassan every time. Is there a third option where I can just throw myself in a wood chipper? Tectone would try to assault me. Hassan, at worst, would annoy the fuck out of me. I don't know. Well, if you believe that German brothel story, you might be too old for him. You might be too old for him.
Order. With this huge news coming in, a lot of people wanted to know Tectone's history of controversies and how this all came to be. Noah, seeing an opening, posted a tweet glazing himself on Twitter. The link below was his video, Anti-Woke
for those wondering, given everything that he seems to be held accountable for at last, I do have the highest viewed expose on Tectone, detailing every... Dude, I hate this fucking... Because, like, dude, okay. I've done plenty of analytics posting in the past where it's like, hey, guys, this video, oh my god, it hit, like, X amount of views. Oh my god, we got X amount of subscribers. I get doing that, okay? I love, like, when my shit's popping off, okay? I think every content creator does to a certain extent, especially if you're on the smaller side, right? But I hate how he frames this. For those wondering, given everything that he seems to be getting held accountable for at last, like he's making it seem like this is like, dude, what? Like, he's making it seem like his video is the reason why people are holding Tectone accountable, when that's not the fucking truth whatsoever. That's not the fucking truth whatsoever, dude. It's just he's just a piece of shit, and you fucking shat out a video and got lucky, and you stole it off the backs of other people's hard fucking work and research. You fucking slimy fuck. I already know. I hope you're fucking listening to this, buddy. Okay, I hope you're fucking listening to some degree, or one of your fucking weasel fans that are still a fan of you for some fucking reason. All you fucking losers, all you fucks, just fucking hang out in a fucking Discord server where you're all fucking jerking each other off, saying, "Oh yeah, Noah, you should sue this guy. Oh my god, Noah, they're so mean to you. You should all of you should just go off on a bridge. Just go to a bridge, any. All right." Do us all a fucking favor, Jesus fucking Christ. That was a little intense. How are we all doing? How are we all doing today? That's a lot of fucks. I have a lot of fucks to give.
Religious gamers are unintentionally hilarious, hunting grizzly bears, but the tweet caught the eye of Shamu, a smaller drama creator who had been one of the breakthrough people covering Tectone. And when you put Noah's video side by side with Shamu's uploaded a few months prior, you start to see some very similar passages. Both videos follow the same sort of timeline in the story and talk about the same kind of points.
Which, that's understandable to some degree, right? That's understandable. Pistias. Damn, Crystal, why did you say that? Well, why did you say that like Yoda? Pistias. Damn nerdy without caffeine is like the Incredible Hulk. Stay out of his way. Somebody get John some caffeine.
Now this can be true.
Listen, don't talk to me before I've had my cup of coffee, okay? Unfortunately, there's no cup of coffee to be had.
Down to just similar coverage. After all, when two people cover the same story, they're poised to overlap with each other somewhere. But in some parts, Noah's video is just him talking over Shamu's video. In some cases, he directly takes edits from the video with no credit whatsoever.
Look at that! Seriously, look at that!
However, Nicandros, another smaller drama creator, chimed in and made an entire compilation showing examples of Noah's copying. This shows pretty clearly that whilst this isn't plagiarism in the traditional definition of copying words, it does show that Noah used the edits, made the...
It's seriously, like, dude. He's not himself without his caffeine, no. You're not you when you don't have a Snickers bar. Eat a Snickers.
Same kind of point.
Wait, no, it's you're not you when you're hungry. Have a Snickers.
And follow the same timeline. This isn't just purely coincidental. Some of these edits are harder to spot than others. For example, in this clip, Noah changes it by zooming in, but leaves a little trace of Shamu's text. In
yeah, just zooms in slightly. There, that's my... zooms in slightly. Bam! I'm an editing genius.
Another example, Noah would seemingly go out of his way to remove credit to people Shamu had credited. In this clip, Shamu credits the original creator Plazukas, but Noah's version tries its best to zoom away from him or crop out the credit. When Shamu noticed this, he sent Noah a DM simply asking for credit. Noah didn't respond, but did reply.
Any chance I can get a source in the description of your Tectone video? I don't care when people use my stuff. I typically just ask for a source in the description. A lot of it is using the direct video I noticed when I watched.
Apply to
I'm assuming you saw my video pushing more of your information on Tectone to a bigger audience. LMAO. It was very fun ripping on Templar in that video also. I've known about this guy for a while. This guy, yeah, I knew about Tectone and Tackle Templar way before you. So, even though I stole all your information, I'm actually the more based one here.
one of his tweets taking credit for, quote, pushing more of your information on Tectone to a bigger audience. Shamu hadn't wanted to make a big deal out of this, but after seeing Noah proud...
And I'm sorry, this... You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go to Noah's channel real quick. Fuck it. I genuinely can't fucking stand motherfuckers who are like this. They get the tiniest fucking drop of clout and they go, my audience is pretty big. Utterly Noah. Here we go. Noah Divergence. Guys, I'm not Utterly Noah. I'm Noah Divergence. I'm Noah Divergence, guys. Guys, I swear, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. Fuck you, you fucking rat fuck. But look at this fucker's audience, okay? 41K. Now, that is a bigger audience. Bigger than Shamu's, bigger than Nick Andros', bigger than mine. Okay? I will probably never see 40K subscribers in my lifetime. But motherfucker, you're still just a fucking tiny little fucking ant in this YouTube space, okay? You are fucking no one special. You're just some faggot who role plays as a fucking otter and uses your autism as a shield. You are fucking scum who tries to use whatever fucking influence he has to silence others, and that's fucking deplorable. You fucking sick little fuck. I'm sorry, I'm not very creative with the words right now, but this guy's a genuine scumbag. I heard from someone that putting M&Ms in popcorn is good. Yeah, I wonder who you heard that from. I see. Oh, dude. Everyone's just fucking talking about snack candies and stuff. You're gonna make me fucking hungry. Jesus.
proudly display this video, he posted a tweet calling him out. Noah then pumped the brakes and said that he never saw a DM and he wasn't trying to come off like he plagiarized him. Shamu doubted this and reiterated that
You left me a comment days after I DM'd you. It's the only time you have ever engaged with my account. Even if you're not lying, I personally doubt. You have no right to rip straight from my video without credit.
Had no right to rip his video without any sort of credit. Noah responded saying that just because he screen recorded and ripped Shamu's video, it wasn't his intention to plagiarize. He just wanted to use his bigger platform to let people know about Tectone.
My bigger platform. Fuck yourself. Noah, fuck yourself. You know, actually, I'm wondering, is Noah's Twitter still active? He's probably on Blue Sky right now. John Chad is too busy talking about chocolate and popcorn. Leave us to our talk. Go off, Nerdy John. Go off, Hulk smash. Oh my fucking god. You know, I try to be a little bit more entertaining than I normally am, and you guys are just so mean to me. You guys are so mean to me. I try to be entertaining. Utterly Noah. Is he still around? Utterly Noah. Wait, did he get, oh, it looks like did he get rid of his Twitter account? Wait, no. He did! This motherfucker ran to blue sky. You fucking ran to blue sky. That's fucking funny. I have blue sky. I have blue sky. If I want to, I can add him right now. I should. You're like, hey, Utterly Noah, would you like to come on my stream? Would you like to come on my stream, Utterly Noah?
Very much using the ends to justify the means over, again, a pretty simple issue that could have been credited by just showing his clips with his name on them. You can spread the message or whatever without copying someone's video and presenting it as if it's your own. Noah then claims that he credited Shamu, and that he credits tons of people.
Yeah, guys, I totally didn't just change my description after you called me out, guys. I totally didn't do that. I credit you the entire time.
In the description, whether it be from books, news sites, or videos. However, Shamu quickly points out that this credit was added just now whilst they were speaking. Noah then
Noah's mind couldn't comprehend the fact that like Shamu might have screenshotted what it looked like prior. Oh, he renamed it. Oh, okay. Hang on. He renamed it. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I have to go. Hang on. I have to actually go to the YouTube chat. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Oh, this motherfucker does know about me. He does, chat. He does. Look at it. Holy shit, that means at some point he did see my coverage. He had to have seen my coverage at some point then. That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking funny as hell. Hey, no, I'm screenshotting this, and I'm totally using this for future thumbnails. I'm using it. Yeah.
backtracks and says that he never specifically said that he didn't add it now. However, the way it's worded seems to signify otherwise.
He hasn't blocked me yet. That's great. What? He hasn't blocked you yet? Oh, bro. Someone has the Price is Right loser buzzer sound effect. That would be funny. That dude. Well. Again, K-Huck, you can save his career. That's why he hasn't blocked you yet. You can potentially save him.
Situation to someone else, this vague framing could obscure his actions and confuse people into thinking it's way less worse than it actually is. After this, Noah then started to go on the offensive against both Nikandros and Shamu. He also tried to argue that this wasn't actually plagiarism at all by definition.
Those are not clips Shamu made. Those are just clips of Tectone. If I'd said something word for word, like what he said there, that would be plagiarism. K-Huck, you dumb bitch. Oh my god, it's a wild K-Huck, chat. A wild K-Huck has appeared.
Noah! I am not your savior! No!
You can save him! You can save him, K-Huck!
No! Fuck that! Hell no! Block me! I don't care!
But oh my god, I remember when like those small leaks were coming out on his Discord, and fucking hell, the people in his voice chat were just like, you know, if you go on K-Hucks, you might be able to save yourself.
Yeah, no. But, okay, first of all, I said this when I found this out. That listen, if you think for 1 second that I'm going to save anybody, You better rethink your priorities. I'm just saying.
Rethink that priorities.
Like, no, that's not ever gonna happen. But I don't know why that. Oh, and to be fair, this wasn't Noah saying this that I'm aware of anyway, or that I've found out. I haven't found out any different, but it was his audience, and well, you know why that I'm not his savior anymore, right? Because I'm friends with Beckett.
How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you?
Yeah. I don't know. Like, it was so weird when I heard that initially. I was like, why is my name getting brought up? Because I got blown up when the calls were first going over, of course, and everyone was like, oh my God, she got mentioned. And I'm like, okay, what is happening?
I remember that.
Yeah, and then I heard, and it was dumb, but anyway. Stupid. Oh, are you having fun with this? I am. You getting a little spicy? Are you all right
a little
over
spicy,
there?
okay? Listen, I've had slurs pumped up for weeks, okay? I gotta let them out.
Know. I know, I can tell.
Blue Jay, Kayak, you can fix him.
Fuck that! I am not fixing anybody! Unless your name is Mr. Huck, and even then I can't do that.
Goddamn.
I'm just saying, there's no changing that man, okay? You can try all you want, it ain't gonna happen. For 16 years, there's no changing that man at all. None. So anyway, well, I'm glad that you're back. And what were you just working, or what had happened?
No, okay. So OBS has been regular OBS has been a fucking bitch and a half. Yeah. So it was doing a thing where it would just randomly cut out the output audio or just not play it at all when I opened OBS, and it didn't matter how many times I closed the program, reclosed it, changed the audio output, or even sometimes just full-blown restarted the computer, it would still do this. Eventually, I remember that Streamlabs OBS existed, and I just decided to use this. So as long as it works.
Okay, good. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, as long as that's working for you, OBS is the devil. I get it. But also, I'm sorry that it crapped out on you, but I'm glad that you got it up and working with Streamlabs. So there you go. Yeah.
Also, okay, so I'll have to. Okay, hang on. Let me test out the alert, because it should be playing. Why the fuck is the alert not playing? I'm sorry that it's not playing, Kicking the Sweet, but thank you for the 20 sec. Okay, so it plays the test one, but doesn't actually play the thing. That's weird. Anyway, thank you, Kicking the Sweet, for the donation. Thank you. Okay, I was gonna say you could borrow my whip to save Noah, but it would be like with Rally really. What? No.
I am not taking your whip to. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We have been through this. You cannot save Noah.
Also, the dono was Daddy Beckett mentioned. Oh my lord. Oh my fucking lord. This is a good Christian live stream, okay? Good Christian live stream.
Oh, but it would be like with Riley, I would have to burn it. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, I went over Riley Elena the other day. I learned about her.
Riley Elena. Who do I dare ask who that is?
I don't know if you know. Do you know who Social Repose or Repose, however you say his name? Do you know who that is?
Are you talking about the emo faggot? Like the guy who was his whole thing. His whole thing is that he's a white dude, by the way, Chet. He's a white dude, but he dresses up like he's an emo Native American with the fucking headdress and all.
Yeah, that guy. Well, she, I guess, talked about him and went
Oh, is
on
it that creepy ginger bitch
Yes.
with the soulless
Yes.
eyes?
Yes. It was funny. Trippy Savage, when I was scheduling the stream, Trippy Savage came into my Discord and said, "Is this Dave Mustaine from Megadeth?" I'm like, Trippy, god damn it, no, but it was funny.
Nice.
But she had went after another creator named Black Friday, or It's Black Friday, and we haven't gotten into like the nitty gritty of it, but the basic gist of it is that she made an expose video on this other creator because she used a facial scrub and called her racist. It's a whole thing. Yeah. It's way complicated from what we have, like I said, we barely even scratched the surface of that her video that she made on her, which she of course deleted. But yeah, that whole thing.
I think she's a BPD girl, dude. Isn't she? She's a BPD girl.
I believe so. I wouldn't be surprised if she was. So
maybe Turkey Tom can fix her. Maybe Destiny can fix her.
I don't know.
Maybe I can fix her.
No. Nerdy, god damn it! No. We talked about this
for legal reasons, chat. This is a joke. This is a joke, chat. For legal reasons.
We've talked about this. No more.
Oh, holy shit!
Anyway,
but oh my god, that sounds like a headache and a half. I know. There's some weird shit going on with like Repzion and this other guy called Firebat. I don't know if you saw any of that.
Oh yeah.
But fucking Repzion's acting the same way he did with Onision, and he is like going like scorched earth, like there are no bad tactics kind of thing, and this guy's like just willingly saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna swat him," and it's like, bro, what?
Yeah. I saw that a couple of weeks ago. That was dumb. Now I don't know very much about Firebat. From what I've been told, this person is very mentally ill and very, very deranged. And I would have to go back and get a refresher. I've been briefly told about this person. I haven't ever looked into him, but I've heard it about him in passing through like different people talking about him and covering him. Or her, I think. Him, her. I'm not
her. Yeah, because Firebat's a trans.
Yeah, it's her. Sorry, but don't put me in the jar, Chad. I didn't mean to. I wasn't sure. Anyway, so but I've heard bits and pieces about this person. I haven't actually looked into them, but from my understanding, they are just very mentally unwell, and they've gone on rampages about some stuff. Again, I haven't looked into the finer details.
Seems like
of it.
a weird sexual deviant.
I don't know. Maybe I don't want to say for certain, but other people would know more about it than I would probably. But for now, anyway, I don't know if I'm ever going to talk about that person because they seem like they're, like I said, that they're just mentally unwell, and that it's not even really laughable to me anyway. It's just sad, but. Others may think of it differently, which is fine, but yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. Blue Jay says, in the jar.
Not put me in the jar. I didn't know. I wasn't sure. I'm sorry. I figured it out. Right? Do not put me in the jar.
You were in the jar. Okay. So says the chat. So says the chat.
Fine. Maybe I'll do it tonight. But yeah, tonight we're going over part 2. This is part 1 that you're watching right now.
The Toastify. Because this is going to be like basically like a long catch-up stream. In fact, I might just bite the bullet. I'll be honest. I might just bite the bullet and like DoorDash some energy drinks to me or some shit. Because like, It's gonna be a long stream, or at least I want it to be a long stream.
No, that's fair. Yeah, no, we're doing part 2 tonight. I've seen bits and pieces of that too, and I know, like, it's a doozy from what I've been told too. So I haven't watched all of it in full yet, but I have a special announcement if you don't mind me saying so.
Oh, go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Real quick. I'm sorry, I don't. If you don't mind, I just want to do like a shameless little thing here. On Thursday, we will be joined by the Toast Man himself. Toastify is coming on Thursday.
Oh, no fucking way. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Am very excited for that. That's going to be so much fun. Obviously, I'm a very big fan. So if you have any questions, if you want to drop them my way, whatever. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to that. So today is his part 2 is his tonight. And then tomorrow, I think we're doing a Zelda cast, and then Thursday will be Toastify. So yeah. I'm really looking forward to that.
I might send questions about his tech support job.
Okay.
Oh, K-Huck doesn't understand.
No, what's the reference with that?
Toastify is Indian.
What?
Riley, aka the Skinwalker.
I didn't know that.
Riley, aka the
really?
Skin. Yeah, he's a if I remember correctly, a British Indian. I don't know. I just remember like the fuck. I remember the fucked up doc on the radio and RFC jokes about it.
Okay.
These won't be.
You mentioned that. Now that sounds familiar. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was true.
For legal purposes, these won't be my real questions. I should clarify that.
I know. You're fine. I know. I truthfully, if I heard that does sound familiar now, but I didn't know if that was real or not. But right. Okay.
kicking the Swede, Riley, aka the skinwalking grown-up fun time doll. She does look like a blow-up doll that gains sentience, like a fucked up version of Toy Story.
She's weird, man. Like her face is just creepy, and she just looks like she's anorexic, and she just looks sick. She
probably is. She probably is.
Yeah, she's weird looking.
Oh shoot! What was the name of her channel?
Riley Elena.
Riley.
It's ELAINA. Yeah.
There we go.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah, this is oh boy. Yeah. Because like her eyes just like, okay, I know this is funny coming from a ginger, but she just looks soulless. Like there's no soul. There's no light behind those eyes.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
She looks like an I Am Alex X. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my god. That. Yeah, she looks creepy as hell. No,
yeah, very much so.
I think I even said that the other night when we were talking about her. Like she's the reason why people say that gingers are soulless. Because that's what it looks like.
She looks like, you know, the movie Obsession.
No, I heard of it though.
Oh, okay, but do you know the premise? Like this guy makes a wish, and then like this girl starts becoming like crazy obsessed about him. What I'm trying to say is she looks like the girl that it would be based on.
Oh god. Is this fairly new movie, or is this?
Yeah. Came out this month. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's a really good horror movie, actually.
I've been trying to keep up with, like, Lil Huck has been bugging us to see the back rooms and all this other stuff. So
really, Little Huck wants to see the back rooms. I'm surprised she doesn't want to see Toy Story 5 or the Minions.
Okay, let me just give you a little background into Lil Huck here. Okay, although she does love her Toy Story and her Minions, don't get me wrong, but she would prefer horror stuff, anything horror. For
You know
the
what?
most part.
You know what? You got a good kid there. Good kid. You raised her right.
Well, she's a Halloween baby. What do you expect? Yeah, no, she will. Again, to a degree. We're not going to have her obviously watch anything too gruesome.
Right.
But
Don't have her watch Terrifier yet.
No. Although she knows who he is, but yeah, that is not quite in the cards. We would have to watch it first to determine that. But no, she would prefer horror stuff or scary stuff or thriller stuff or whatever. She prefers that. That's more her bag. But I will say that we went to see Masters of the Universe a couple weeks ago when it I think the week that it came out, and it was actually really good. She really liked that. We all liked it, but no, she prefers her horror. So, yep.
All right, that's a
my
good
girl.
head on her shoulders for sure. Then
That's my girl. She prefers her horror, which don't ask me what got her into all of that. I think we just I don't know. Maybe it was the introduction to Ghostbusters. I think so. A little bit. I think it was the introduction to Ghostbusters and all of that when she was a kid. So that could be it too. I don't know, but yeah.
Nice. But that is funny to see that Arlie Noah has blocked me. That's fucking funny as hell.
I love that he blocked you and not me. I think
that says something. That says something.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know if he will or not. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I don't care. But I for the entertainment purposes, I find that rather entertaining. That he not me. But I don't know. Well, yeah, because he's avoided me like the fucking plague. I've tried to. Okay, I will say this: that the last time that I talked to him was. When was this? It was right before the plagiarism thing came up. And he had gotten a message from someone in his Discord who wanted to debate me about chibi reviews.
What?
Yeah. I swear to God, this is true.
What
cannot. Yeah.
What do they want to debate about? Were they pro chibi or anti chibi? Did they think what?
I don't know. I'm assuming pro, but I don't know. I'd have to go back to the messages, but yeah.
Am I misremembering? I could have sworn I heard something about like he has like lolly lovers in his Discord server.
Who? Noah?
Noah.
Oh, apparently.
Oh,
or at least
God. How does that conflate,
spoiler.
right? Like Chibi is a conservative who like hates trans women, right? So like if you're in an utterly Noah Discord server, that means you are to some degree a leftist, right? So like how do you conflate the two? Is it just like, yo, he has some bad opinions about trans people, but yo, he's got those base opinions on lolly. But spoiler, you were saying spoilers.
I don't know. No, you're fine. And spoilers, apparently that gets talked about in part 2.
Okay.
Yeah. So that much I know to a degree. I just don't know what all is in there that I haven't seen already or haven't heard about already. But anyway. But yeah, that's apparently in part 2 is that aspect of it. And it's one particular person from my understanding. And they talked to Wargaming Dad over the weekend. So that's all I really know at the moment. But anyway, so when he messaged me this, I go, okay, and he literally sent me the screenshot of it that one of his chatters wanted to debate me about chibi reviews. And I'm thinking, why me? Of all people, why me? Right? Like, how did my name even get thought of to even have this discussion? And I pretty much said that to him too. I'm like, why me of all people?
Yeah, do you
He's like,
explain the
I
reason?
don't know. It just happened randomly. And I'm like, okay.
What?
I don't know if it did. I have no idea. But I said, no, I'm good. I'll pass. And that was basically it. And then the plagiarism stuff happened, and then the copyright stuff happened. And I messaged him soon after the copyright stuff came out, and I was like, dude, what the hell are you doing? And I have not heard one word from him since.
That's a K-Huck message. Dude, what the hell are you doing? That's like that's very mom energy. Just like, what the hell are you doing?
Well, according to some people, I have the momtism, so there you go.
Instead of autism, it's the momtism.
Yes, it's not autism, it's momtism. I'm like, okay, I'll
K-Huck,
take it.
hear me out. You should make merch out of that. Make merch. K-Huck momtism.
I so should. But we've talked about, Mr. Huck and I have talked about doing that at some point. I don't know. We've gone back and forth about all of that and how that's going to get set up. I haven't actually sat down to actually like do any of that yet. I need to at some point. I think that'd be really fun. But yeah, no, I'm going to trademark momtism.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, just K-Huck momtism. It's like a coffee mug.
It's like a coffee mug. I gotta put it on a coffee mug, a t-shirt, a hat. You gotta do the hat. Oh god. Oh, the possibilities. But yeah, no, we'll have to talk about that at some point. I just need to get off my butt and actually do it. But anyway, no, that was the last time that I talked to him. And then I hadn't heard or anything about him when the whole copyright stuff was being talked about. And I just kind of talked about it, of course, and made fun of it. And then when those Discord call leaks came out, and then my name got mentioned again, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is even happening?
K-Huck,
right
you're
now?
being mentioned in dramas. Your name is being spread about.
Yes, I guess, and I just was super confused, but it is what it is. Anyway, yeah.
Careful, K-Huck. Soon enough, you'll have a Toast Dive video about you.
Bring it on. Bring it on. I will react to it on stream. I do not care. I will react to it on stream.
Hell yeah.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
If it's react worthy, which if it's a Toastify one, I'm sure it will be.
Right.
I will totally react to it. I do not care. Yeah. I mean, I reacted to the Templar one that he made on me. Why not?
Templar made a video on you?
2.
Me too. I missed this. What? Hang on. We're looking this up now. Okay, we're detouring. I'm sorry, we're detouring.
Yeah, oh god, how long ago was this now? This was late last year, beginning of this year.
Oh, last year. Okay.
I think.
Is
I'm
your
not
name
sure,
in the title? Or is it just
No.
like dumb woman on internet?
Pretty much. Oh, when you go, okay, so go to his videos, and if you scroll down, the one that I know of, and I believe it's the first one, is, it might be the first or second one, I'm not sure, but one of them has a witch AI. You'll know it when you see it.
Oh my god, witch AI. Yeah, there we go. This evil cackling witch.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one I know for sure is on me. The other one, I can't remember what the title of it was, but it was something along those lines, like dumb woman does this.
Right.
It was it was something like that to that degree. But yeah, I believe the witch one was the first one. But yeah, so
that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Good on you. Good on you. Me and Mama Huck are still waiting for our KP.
Oh yeah.
Docky. Oh, that's right. You need to be mentioning the KP documents. Yes.
I might be. We might be. Yeah, Alex and I might be, or Alex more than me. might be. Yeah, we'll see. I'm waiting for that too.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be interesting. So
Tactical tampon mention.
Yes, Neon. Yep. All right, sir. Well, I got to get going because I got to head back to work, Amy. Got to do dope stuff. But it was good to see you back, sir. Hopefully we'll see you again here soon.
Yeah, take care.
All righty, talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. But yeah, no, okay. Now get rid of that. But chat, how to tell if a man does not get laid? He talks about women being barefoot and pregnant. That's how you know a motherfucker don't get laid. Women need to be barefoot and pregnant for me. That's all, really, buddy? Really?
And that Nikandros and Shamu were just whiny, petty losers, jealous of the great Noah's success. A good reminder that this.
Oh, yes. We were all just jealous of your massive success, Noah. Fuck off.
Started because Noah posted to Twitter, stroking his ego by saying that he's got the biggest video about this whole situation. This attitude just seems very strange. It's especially opposed to how he said he respected both of them quite a bit as commentary creators back in the DMs.
Right. You guys, I really respect you. You're just mad that I got more taking call-ins or shit talkers? Absolutely, Neon. Absolutely. Let me get a link to the server so that way people can come in. By the way, the Discord server is the best way to stay updated when it comes to when streams or videos come out, or you can also follow the Twitters. Follow the Twitters as well. Let me get that in there in case anyone wants to join. And we got Neon. Yo. Yo, Neon, how you been, man?
Doing all right.
Good.
So you're doing Utterly Noah? Are you kept up on Lego yet?
Let's see. Last I kept up with, the guy who made the video is being sued, so he can't release the third one. CoffeeZilla released his own investigation.
Yeah,
and I know
that was pretty damning.
Well, I heard that Tara Strong actually commented on the situation. Bricks and Minifigs needs to do better.
Tara Strong,
voice actress, Raven from Teen Titans.
She was one of the longest running American voice actresses, if I remember right.
Yeah.
No. Legal Bites has a good video on it.
Oh.
Mike Rafferty,
mm-hmm.
the YouTube lawyer, also has one. And then I ran across another one, but Mike's video was talking about the fact that the guy outed a bunch of information, meaning that if they can get a hearing, the suit might drop.
Really? That would be good, right? That would be good for him.
Yeah, the only problem is the RICO lawsuit part of things they've really got to get a handle on. But no, because he said 3 different stories and literally said, I can't remember. And he's the one that started the lawsuit against Reckless Ben, that stopped him. Oh, and somebody dropped an argument yesterday that, it had to have been yesterday, that the gag order is against constitutional rights, First Amendment.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Damn, okay.
Oh no, it is moving quicker than anybody thought it should to begin with. But because Ben can't, they're asking him to take down his voice on his platform and not produce anything else, that it is hindering his freedom of speech to be able to speak unhindered.
Hopefully Ben's got a good lawyer. Hopefully he's got a good lawyer.
Well, So this is so far reaching. Have you ever heard of the civil rights lawyer?
Like is he? I'm guessing it's a YouTuber called the Civil Rights.
Yeah, he's a lawyer. He's a licensed lawyer that does YouTube,
Mhm.
and he does civil rights stuff. And so he's actually gotten some civil cases started on police stations where they have actually been really heinous in their actions. But he saw this, and he actually had an interview with Ben.
No way.
Yeah, and gave him some advice, not legal advice per se, because you can't technically give people advice. You can give them advisory information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know it's semantics, but it is what it is.
It is what. Hey. If it means he can find a way to win this, that would be amazing. Because like the worry is it's not necessarily that he's in the wrong, but the fact that like obviously it's a big company suing him, they have a lot more resources than him, so they can drag it out.
Yeah, they can totally McDonald's him hard.
Mm-hmm. But hey, I mean, if what they're doing is in violation of his civil liberties, I can see this being it would be tossed out, right, in the courts.
It could be tossed out. They could put conditions on the lawsuit. They can change up what bricks and minifigs can get, including but not limited to what they can seek for.
Oh, okay.
So they can be in, so some deep
trouble
shit over this. And the fact that the guy that owns the company, his brother, who's the COO, and the two franchisees have lied and gotten nailed for it by coffee on everything they were trying to put out is making them look good, makes them look so much more horrid.
Right.
We have an anti-corporation culture, and you are literally a small corporation pulling corporation culture that people shout out all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for showing people the inside of a corporation.
Yeah, and I think they just like they thought this wouldn't be as big as it was. I think that was the thing.
Well, you know why it got so big?
Because they fucking were trying to silence him.
No, it goes deeper than that. How many other dramas of any sort right now don't have to deal with pedophilia?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Rape,
that's a good point.
or any other sort of abuses? There aren't many.
And it's not political. It is purely just a company who was trying to screw over this random person with a Lego collection. A YouTuber covers it, and they try to silence the YouTuber.
Yep. And High Zero, and yeah, Kickin', you get to listen to me for a few minutes anyway. But yeah, there's lots of amazing coverage on this that people aren't talking about.
Mm.
Legal Bites, because I don't use the guy that wants to be Asian.
Oh, Lao. What? Starts with an L. Oh wait, no,
not legal. Legal Eagles weighed in on it too, though. By the way.
Oh, Legal Mindset. Legal Mindset.
Yep.
Yeah, the Go East guy.
Yeah, it's gotten so big that like Legal Eagles got some good vids up on it too. And so I don't follow it
Mm-hmm.
right now, but if like I see Legal Bites or something come across, I'm like, oh, let's see what their take is on what is or isn't going on. And
Yeah.
Legal Eagle, I've been following since pre the Blair stupidity.
They're also trying to get it out of Utah. Change of venue. Oh, okay.
Yep. Yep. Even though Utah has anti-slap laws, and this is a slap lawsuit.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, it's pure and simple because they're just trying to fucking silence him. It's so evident too. It's so evident. LawTube has been feasting, dude. I remember when LawTube with the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, the Johnny Depp lawsuit, dude. The LawTubers were fucking eating good that day. Fucking Ricada was able to buy himself mountains upon mountains of cocaine.
Yeah. I mean, like, Utah has anti-slap laws, so somebody really has to just walk in with that and go, "Hey,
This is a slap lawsuit."
this is it's silence and something else is what they're meant for."
Silence and intimidation.
Yeah. And they are trying to intimidate him to shut up and disappear, and that's not in his best interest at this point.
No, it's yeah. Well, what was it? It's because they didn't they let like one of the heads of Brick and Minifigs go, right? And so that person is suing Ben separately from the company suing him.
Well, it was supposed to be the CEO was gone, but you know who's on the lawsuit as the CEO? You know who presented themselves as the CEO to CoffeeZilla? You know who?
That guy, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lovely, lovely. So they said they were going to get rid of him, but they didn't. They didn't.
Well, he makes this money.
Right, right. Oh, dude. And having Lego as a hobby already kind of sucks because of the prices. And so now like you got like a local retail place that has like specialty minifigs and sets that you can buy and stuff. And now they're fucking ruining their own reputation. They even wanted to silence anyone on the internet talking about them. What? So they were just like, you're not allowed to talk about bricks and minifigs at all. What?
Yeah. They were they did. This is going to come out. I mean, it's been talked about, but it hasn't been circulated. They were doing mass takedown requests on smaller people than Ben.
Are you serious? What the fuck?
Yeah, they were talking about that when it first broke.
These guys are
the
pure evil. This is like when like you know how in like the 90s there were a lot of like nature versus like big corporation movies, and like the big corporations were always like cartoonishly evil and stuff. This feels like one of those.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
And Ben would be responsible for it? What? Did you hear that the cops knew the owner? Well, yeah, because it's all Mormons, aren't they? They're all Mormons. Goddamn Mormons. But yeah, the bricks and minifig stuff is crazy. Unfortunately, I was having all the fucking audio issues during the beginning of that story, so I wasn't able to follow.
It's easier to do a summary now.
Yeah, well, yeah. Now that all the crazy shit's over, yeah.
Ben is in trouble for doing some law breaking stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna cover it for him.
Shit.
Well, and Legal Eagle has said this, and Mike Rafferty has said this, and a couple other lawyers have said this. You know what they should have done when it first started getting legal?
What should they have done?
Gotten a fucking lawyer.
Wasn't he like doing a GoFundMe for a lawyer?
That was for the lawsuit that he knew he was going to end up in. But he didn't. When he first started helping this guy out, he should have gotten a lawyer and gotten advice.
Yeah, that would have been the smart thing.
When the civil rights attorney told him, said, here's some people I know, and some of them would definitely be willing to
Mm.
at least help you out and get you, keep you out of a mess. He didn't do it.
He didn't do it. God damn it.
When the civil case first came out, he was going to represent himself.
No.
Yeah.
That's like the worst thing you can do.
I don't know that he has an attorney on file as of yet.
Jesus, dude. Like, that's... A courtroom's not a YouTube audience. They're not gonna really be that patient with you. They need like clear and concise wording on stuff.
Yeah.
Oy fucking vey, man.
Some people get themselves into a mess. It actually is what we would call a mess.
Yeah. I want to support Ben, but it seems like Ben's kind of a dum dum.
I mean, he is. He does have himself as a client, so he's a fool.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, people went to city council meeting pissed.
Damn. Well, excuse me. Thank you for calling in, Neon. I unfortunately have to go use the restroom real quick, so I'm gonna get some music on real quick, and then I will. Guys, I can't lie to you. It's gonna be rough. Hang on, look. Let's see. Lo-fi music. There we go. Yeah, 90s chill lo-fi. There we go. Anyway, guys, I will be right back. All right, chat, I'm back. I am back. Sorry about that, chat. Sorry about that. I am back. Okay. With that out of the way,
Welcome back.
let's continue on with Utterly Noah.
And again, as for the claim that this isn't plagiarism, it may not fit the standard definition of copying someone's work verbatim word for word.
And you know, I'm actually glad Noah's ego was exposed so early, in quotations, of his YouTube life. Like, imagine if this motherfucker got, like, somehow managed to get, like, 500,000 subs. He would be fucking insufferable. Because he, at 40k subs, he's already acting like, yes, I'm such a bigger YouTuber than you. Yes, you're just jealous of my clout.
But when you depend on the same edits, use the same talking points, follow a similar story, it gets a lot more suspect. This is pretty different from just using screenshots. You're cutting as much credit out of them as possible, and then using that for your video. This isn't background footage, it's something that a casual viewer would assume was your.
Oh my, yeah, and you could tell it's the same exact video, because he's using the same fucking, like... dude, Noah... I don't know what's worse, the fact that you did it or the fact that you thought you could get away with it. Like, he legitimately did all this and expected no repercussions whatsoever. It's insane to me.
Oh, he's one of those special type of idiots.
Yeah.
Your work gathering these clips together. In his stream chat, Noah would
Police
later gloat
bastard
about how he
son.
was gonna roast Shamu and Nicandros, immediately labeling them as seething conservatives. This is despite the fact conservatism never had anything to do with.
Well, you see, that's how you do it, is if someone's against you and, you know, we saw this with the quartering. Oh, you hate me? Well, you guys are all liberals anyway. You just take the utterly Noah approach.
Conservatives or social justice warriors or whatever you feel is gonna get the most attention out of other people.
Right, or discredit them the most. It's like, oh, well, your points are invalid because you're X group. I don't know, buddy. They're still calling you out on your bullshit.
With this discussion, what exactly is the chud-coded behavior here? Holding someone to account for not giving credit? Correct me if I'm wrong, but the last time plagiarism was significantly discussed online was a huge left-leaning creator raking these people over the coals for 2 hours straight. Come on, man. Do you just want to label them as conservatives because it'd be easier to write them off? Also, there's this tweet which I just want to highlight. I checked it, and by definition, Noah isn't plagiarism. Sure ain't. Nick and Shamu can whine all they want, but my videos they're complaining about are fair use, and don't plagiarize them. If they want to copyright strike me for these videos though, feel free. We'll be very telling and very petty, which they already are. Hey Toastify, why'd you bring up this tweet specifically? Listen, no reason. Just
No reason whatsoever. No.
don't worry about it, you know? Not long after promoting a stream he was hopping onto, Utterly Noah was doxxed on Twitter. AKA they found his full name because he credited himself with his full name alongside Utterly Noah on YouTube.
Which, like, bro. like doxing's bad. Okay, I want to get that out of the way. Doxing is bad. But also too, man, like don't have your full name out there. Especially let me just put my full legal name out there and then be shocked when people who hate me start digging into me. Like, bro, what?
It's like putting your Apple Pay, your Apple Pay stuff out there, and then going, "How did you actually find me?"
Mm-hmm.
Well, you put this on your YouTube channel as a pay source.
Right.
I've actually seen that recently, like about a month ago.
Oh my god.
Some girl's like, "You're doxing me," and it's like, "No, this is how I got your information."
No, you
and told her,
like, yeah, you well, like, don't put your information out there like that, bro. Because I think Cash App, at the very least, like people will link their Cash Apps, but like Cash Apps just let you use a username, right? They don't. You don't.
if you do it right. If you're not a complete moron, idiot, retard, yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
From what I understand. But it's not a dox when somebody finds your address because you put your Apple Pay or Venmo or whatever that links back to your actual legal name that's searchable online.
Just be smart about it, guys. Be smart.
YouTube. Surely you gotta do some OPSEC or something, man. Come on. Noah immediately jumped to blame Shamu and Nicandros for this doxing. His proof? Well, an account responded to him saying, "Shamju wants us to dox and harass you."
Shamju. Yeah, guys. The account that's calling Shamu Shamju is really on his side, as you can tell.
And that sounds more fun than listening to your stream. How this is evidence is kind of beyond me. Not just because it's some random guy saying this with nothing to prove it, but also because he calls him Shamju. Not gonna lie, guys. I don't think Utterly Noah is very smart. Probably because when they posted his name, he then retweeted it and posted it to his audience, making everyone aware that
What? Yeah, let me just put this on blast. That will solve it. You moron. What?
yes, that is his dox. Shamu would obviously respond to this, stating that Noah was defaming him to cover up his plagiarism. With everything going on, there were a lot of questions remaining unanswered, and we would get some of those answers within 24 hours, when Noah was challenged on his work by a number of
the infamous stream
creators. The resulting stream panel included people like Dickers, The British Runner, Emrau, Shamu, and Nicandros, all drama channels who had recently been critical of Noah in some way. Noah also brought along a small streamer named Wargaming Dad, who he had recently streamed with trying to dispel the plagiarism allegations.
Let's say someone made a video on the J.K. Rowling autism coded thing that you just did. They used clips from your video, even though you don't own the clips of J.K. Rowling or whatever clips you use there. They just cut your video up, put it in theirs, and then narrated over it, right? They took your editing. The hours of work that you did, they're now just stealing, putting in their own video, and portraying it as theirs, right? If you just came across that naturally, you'd probably be a bit annoyed. Could you maybe tell us, or would you be annoyed? And if so, why would you be annoyed, I guess?
That would be pretty upsetting, because the reason...
That's what you did, Noah! That's exactly what you did! And then you say, oh, they just want to cry. They just want to cry. Like, bro. And then you're like, yeah, I would be pretty upset if someone did that to me.
The reason I did that video is because nobody has talked about that before, like the autism J.K. Rowling
I understand. Thing. Why would that upset you?
Because well, it's an idea that I came up with, the autism J.K. Rowling stuff. Yeah, because I don't like that's also why I guess that's also why I'm struggling to figure out why Shamu thinks Noah. Does he think coverage of Tectone is played?
No one's talking about no one's saying that you can't make the video. They're pointing out the fact that you're stealing, like, fucking. This guy, he's either it's hard to tell sometimes. He's either genuinely that stupid, or he's just feigning ignorance. You know, I think it's a little bit of the latter. Like he's feigning the ignorance so that way he can like somehow get away with what he's been doing.
Plagiarism, or I'm just
Shamu's ready to hop in, by the way.
The thing is, Noah can't seem to understand that it's not really about the idea. There is nothing new under the sun, and just because people cover the same idea doesn't inherently mean it's plagiarism. The difference is in the detail, how the opinions and timeline are presented. In this case, Noah has done none of his presentations. He is the cheap Chinese knockoff. The segment's purpose isn't a new idea, it's clearly just repackaging it for—
He is the cheap Chinese knockoff. Is that what got you? Neon?
What?
I says,
is that what got me?
Yeah. The cheap Chinese knockoff.
Yeah, they're also showing Timu Real Man.
Right.
Sorry, Tectones.
For a different audience. Even if you then did that, the sheer audacity to then brag about it like it's a lighthouse of information in the stormy waters of Tectone drama, saying your video's the highest views and everyone's jealous, that just adds to how stupid it is.
He said specifically here, Shamju, so I'm assuming that's Shamu, wants us to dox and harass you. And frankly, that sounds like more fun than listening to your stream. So like, and then
Yeah, you know, if it's a fan of Shamu, yeah, the fan's totally gonna call him Shamju and not just Shamu. Yeah,
and you know, I go
Why
in.
would you believe what he said?
Because I thought this
I'm
guy
not a
was
big
actually
fan of
working
his,
with
but
Shamu.
that's my own prerogative.
After he's called him
Why would you think
Shamju.
that?
Now, you may be sitting there thinking, so what?
How many people
One video
know his lore?
like all the Shamu stuff came out like a month after all this, which I'm surprised Noah hasn't tried to like slip back and like made comments about.
What was his biggest thing he did before he started covering all this crap?
Apparently he was in a Discord server where they doxed and swatted someone.
Oh no. I'm talking 4 years ago. I can tell you what he was doing for a living.
Oh, ooh.
He was making money off the Thorps. He
Really?
was a Thorpe A-log. Yeah. Back with her and the I forget his name because there's two streamers with the same name.
Mhm.
And one of them she did a whole gay op on.
Jesus.
And I'm surprised he went this direction with his content, honestly.
this guy to be labeled as a plagiarist, and don't worry because you're in luck. A couple of videos released by Ryle Kittenhouse showed far more examples of Noah copying other creators in his work, and this is far from some of the interpretive perspective beforehand. This is copying homework and changing it up a bit.
Vasquez starts the shot as an amorphous blob before the AI starts to put a mouth on her cheek.
In this shot here with Vasquez, it tries to read her face at first as an amorphous blob because it doesn't recognize her face is a face.
In the same Audibly Noah video, they steal more from Norel, taking the graphics and a snippet of the script.
And Tom Arnold, a spectacle to behold in his prime, looks to be in the early stages of Emperor Palpatineism.
This shot here makes Tom Arnold look like he's turning into an amalgamation of Emperor Palpatine and Donald Trump.
Doing a
Do you not have an original thought on your own, you dumbass motherfucker? Do you just like, that's it? You just watch a shit ton of videos and you're just like, I'll just repeat what they say a little differently, and that no one will notice.
Retrospective is one thing, but in this video, both Noah and Vincent Pavarel are responding to the same video, and Noah is coincidentally making the same sort of points, using the same footage, and saying the same descriptors.
This year kicked off with Captain America: Brave New World.
No, this year kicked off with Companion, Better Man, and Dog Man.
This year kicked off with Captain America Brave New World.
No, this year did not start off with Captain America Brave New World. This year started off with Companion, Better Man, and Dogman.
He said it in the exact same fucking order, too. You couldn't just like switch it up a little bit. No, you have to say it the exact same fucking way.
In January of 2025.
And I'm even skipping on a couple. One of them, Better Man, was a massive box office
Oh, wait, oh my, he's just...
disaster. But let's not use box office as a metric to determine a film's quality for a moment.
Better Man was actually a pretty decent and unique music biopic about the British singer Robbie Williams that unfortunately ended up being a big flop for Paramount. But let's take a step back and not use box office to determine whether a film is actually good or not, Jester Bell.
For what I saw, it was a pretty bad movie.
Having a unique energy to it, incredible dance sequences.
Some absolutely gorgeous dance sequences all throughout.
I thought it would be a good time to just express what I've been feeling this year reviewing movies.
You mean reviewing only massive blockbuster IP-driven movies and not really movies in general, but okay.
To just express what I've been feeling this year reviewing movies.
Ah yes, and by reviewing movies, you mean only major American mainstream blockbuster films.
Sinners and Weapons, there were a couple things in it that I thought I don't want to see that in the theater.
What couple of things do you feel like you don't want to see in Sinners specifically? You want to at least elaborate a bit on that?
Also, what exactly in Sinners made you not want to see it in particular? You mind elaborating on that?
Just so much more.
Black people. That's what she was thinking. She didn't want to see black people.
More sludge.
That sludge is Disney and IP movies, Jester Bell, which is not the entirety of Hollywood or movies all across the world.
It's just so much more sludge.
That sludge you're referring to is just simply Disney and IP movies. That's not the entirety of Hollywood.
Why not hope for movies that do better at the box office to be good movies too?
Why not hope for movies that are successful at the box office to be good movies first and foremost?
On paper, this might seem like a different video and not word-for-word plagiarism by definition, but in its soul and spirit and I think production, this is just a regurgitation. It doesn't have its own opinion or story to tell, it's a copy-paste of a rebuttal.
The way Jester Bell phrased this here sounds like generalization, and referring to people who watch these films as snobs who pretend like they're superior sound kind of mildly condescending.
She seems to think that anyone who watches independent films automatically is a film snob.
To be fair though, when you got people like YMS repping the independent movie scene, yeah, people are gonna view them as snobs. I'm sorry, that's just the case. I remember during his whole drama, he was just like, yeah, I was busy watching I was busy watching this obscure indie film someone made on their iPhone. And like, yes, like there are good movies that are coming out of whether they're independent or smaller Hollywood productions. But let's be realistic here. Most people are going to the movies to see blockbusters. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's been a fucking thing since the 80s. People go to the movies, especially with how expensive it is to go to the movies nowadays. Yeah, people are going to save their money so that way they can see big blockbusters. And so if like someone's general movie-going experience is only being able to see blockbusters, and the blockbusters are crap, yeah, people are going to say movies are crap. Is that what's the word I'm looking for? Does that capture the movie landscape as a whole? No, but for a general audience, yeah. It's like, for example, it's like most people who casually play video games. They casually play games like Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Battlefield. Like, and if they play those casual games and it's to them it's bad, they're gonna say video games are bad. It's that simple. Or like that'll be a good example. Like, think of like a popular like Italian restaurant chain. And if someone has a bad experience at that Italian restaurant chain, they're going to say that they don't like Italian food because they had a bad experience. That's how people are.
up and thinks they're better than everybody else. Yeah, that's totally not overgeneralizing and completely condescending at all.
You can even spot the Windows Media Player showing he obviously just downloaded and screen recorded Vincent's videos. In the second video, Ryle shows Noah heavily copying off another creator called SK.
Okay, but this is a trailer, not a movie.
And funny enough, now Jester Bell is doing the exact same thing, talking about the trailer for Supergirl before the movie's even out.
I don't know why so many people on YouTube seem to think that they're time travelers all of a sudden.
I guess Jestremel must have magically found a DeLorean or something though and traveled to 2026.
Iron Man is a completely different movie from Winter Soldier. The Avengers is a completely different movie from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Iron Man 3 feels like a very different movie than Thor. Spider-Man Homecoming feels like a very different movie than Black Panther.
I mean, at least he's using different examples there, I guess. To give him props.
The Avengers is a very different movie than Guardians of the Galaxy.
And there we go. There's the direct comparison.
It's almost as if they're using a variation to contrast.
I paused too soon.
Superman's character.
Jester Bell also doesn't seem to understand this slogan is supposed to show the contrast in the ideals of Supergirl and Superman.
Because if she didn't have any character flaws, I'm betting people would go on about how she's a Mary Sue.
Because if the trailer showed that she didn't have any character flaws, then this crowd would just go the other direction and call her a Mary Sue.
James Gunn initially wasn't ready to commit to Superman because he was still feeling the trauma of his Marvel firing.
What was going on at the time was him feeling the trauma of being fired by Disney for his old tweets.
Some of these are cold hard facts. Other parts are just the same clips to respond to and very similar points. Following the stream, Noah put up a community post apologizing for his plagiarism of Shamu, Vincent Poverel, and Nerol. This was pretty straightforward and plain, which is a decent rule of thumb for apologies like this. He also made a video apologizing and committing to rectifying his issues through plagiarism detection software, which I don't really know because I don't think those software even detect YouTube videos. You just don't have to.
Yeah, that's more for like college essays.
To copy their points, especially in a rebuttal, just use your brain to respond. Noah also doesn't note the false accusations he made of doxing. Now, you might be feeling a little lost and out of whack right now, and that's because usually when looking at a content creator, I don't really get stuck into the drama immediately. I'll give some background as to who this creator is and what they do, but with Noah, apart from the autism representation videos, I can't really portray that accurately, because in a lot of the examples of recent content, it's been shown that it's not entirely his. It's hard to summarize Noah's personality and what he makes when I don't even know if it's the points he came up with. It's not like he has a baseline story and relies more on his personality as a way to accentuate it and give his unique flavor. That is just not there in the way that Noah approaches these videos. So by the way he works, there's nothing that inherently separates him from anyone else. Would relying on other people's points to slide by for easy views without credit maybe sound like grifting? You decide. Most of Noah's fellow creators and his audience were happy to forgive him, despite how this had called into question the entire nature of a lot of Noah's videos. At the very least, it shows that he doesn't really have what it takes when he has to speak for himself. Again, you're bound to collide in points when responding to a video, but the point of responding to a video is that it's a response. It is your personal feelings on someone else's take.
Especially when it comes to this space, like you have to have an individual identity. As a content creator, you're allowed to have inspirations, or you're allowed to be like, hey, you know, that guy's video was pretty cool. Let me take my own spin on it, right? You're allowed to do that. But again, ripping word for word, man, that is insane. And the fact that he was able to get, well, he was a smaller content creator at that point, so it's not surprising that he's able to get away with it. But then he just continues and continues, and then continues to steal, and then brags about the views he's getting. That's what fucks him up. Hearing Noah's voice awakens feelings of rage and violence in me. I think I might need another drink for this. Oh my god.
Another drink or a nap, one of the two.
Right. Dare I ask what your guys? What when you hear my voice? What does that? How does that make you feel? I hope not rage. I'm hoping for no rage.
Noah doesn't seem to be able to do that, at least in these examples, without lightly or heavily lifting someone else's takes. And so maybe it wasn't surprising when Noah was personally criticized and thrown into his own drama, his crumbling was instant. Noah is no stranger to online conflict. Obviously, his videos accusing and calling out other people for being grifters would clash with those being accused. And a month before his Tectone video, Utterly Noah released Critical Drinker's review of Predator Badlands is hot garbage, hunting grizzly bears. Critical Drinker, for those who don't know, is a pretty popular media reviewer on YouTube who's generalized into the whole anti-woke crowd.
And I will say, yeah, that, like, that's a frustrating thing, is that Critical Drinker does have, like, good videos where, like, he actually goes in depth with, like, how he feels about a film or where the film does well. But sometimes, yeah, a lot of his points kind of devolve into, it's woke, it has woman. And it is just like, like, I'm not feeling this today.
Now, I'm not going to dive into the gritty details of media reviewing, honestly speaking, not my area of expertise. However, I do know that this video gathered the attention of EFAP, a media review podcast with an assortment of personalities, some of whom were friends with Critical Drinker. They criticized Noah's video on their podcast, starting a period of animosity between the two. However, Noah's response to seeing EFAP cover his video was to immediately puff out his chest. Lamau, they know I'm a threat. Yeah, they don't
That's the thing. It's like lol. It's like you get. I mean, it's still kind of cope, but you can just say something like lol. They're mad at my video, not lol. I'm a threat. Like, bro. He honestly, this motherfucker needed to be taken down a peg. He absolutely fucking needed it.
He still needs it.
Yeah. Not rage just reminds me of an old man. That's fair. That's fair. Also, fuck GTA. There's whoa, that's a lot of GTA hate there. What the fuck?
have much else going for them except trying to defend Drinker and hope that will earn them some of his viewers, I imagine. Otherwise, they're pretty much done for. Are they just a podcast of grifters? Essentially. EFAP's coverage plus the plagiarism controversy had attracted some unwanted attention to Noah. He got into fights with a fairly small channel named Kinoflex, who you're gonna see pop up more frequently. And more importantly, on April 12th of this year, a small YouTuber named Callisto released a hypercritical 2-hour video
so small in fact that their profile picture is the generic, like, is the generic YouTube one.
Pouring over Noah's content. Again, it goes over a lot of his different takes on TV, films, and games, but it also includes a section dedicated to Noah's plagiarism. Noah even made a response to the video himself via stream. Yet only a day or so after its original upload, Callisto's video disappeared from his channel. A few days later, it came back up, but with a new thumbnail. White background, black text spelling out temporary thumbnail. What happened? Well, Callisto's original video had been hit with a copyright strike. Originally, the source of this strike was puzzling. It turns out an artist for Utterly Noah named Deus Marionette had been the one to issue it, and the strike was specifically for using the art that Deus had made of Noah's character. When other YouTubers, like a certain Nick Diorio, picked the story up, Noah responded with a tweet from Kinoflex clarifying that a separate person had striked this and they were resolving it. When Nick asked whether this was Noah's artist, Noah didn't respond. At the time, Nick was on EFAP, who were live partly covering Callisto's video, and they were all aware of the recent developments. Suspicion predictably surrounded Noah and his involvement. For example, in his stream response, why did he download Callisto's video to react to? In doing so, he automatically removes the ability to check the transcript or scrub through the video accurately. The only reason for downloading would be if he knew it was going down, but perhaps that was just part of his video process. Nicandros also noted that Noah was claiming the two had now squashed the beef and were working together. This just wasn't true. Nicandros had rejected Noah's offer, but recommended him resources for original research. At the time of the EFAP stream, Noah would also post to his community tab, clarifying what happened. I'm well aware of the EFAP stream covering Callisto's response to me, but I want to make it clear that their response doesn't change what I've said about ending the beef with both Callisto and Kinoflex.
This guy's like, guys, I'm not in charge of my artists. They shouldn't have done that, guys. And meanwhile, he's behind the scenes like, you fucking better fucking strike them. They're using your art, and people might think you're a Nazi.
He was sent a copyright claim from someone I know, but I was not responsible for it.
What was that?
I told Kickin to make their drink a double.
Oh my god. There you go. There you go, Kickin. What are you drinking tonight, Kickin'?
I'm working to get it resolved to show that I'm not going back on my word, and I'm looking forward to the next stream to finally put all this drama behind us. The morning after, KinoFlex revealed the strike was now in the process of being lifted. When
So I can't show this because I'm not logged into Blue Sky on my computer, but I do have a Blue Sky account, so that way I can reach out to other creators on X. Noah found did I at him? I did at him when I was covering the situation, but Noah went out of his way to block me on Blue Sky of all places. Holy shit, that's funny. That's hilarious. Motherfucker, you know what? I'm gonna use Noah's own words. Lol, you think I'm a threat? That's fucking hilarious. Dude. Run away from me, Noah. Run away.
Dickers publicly pressed on how convenient this had all been, KinoFlex sent him a clip to prove the artist was acting on her own. In this clip, Noah, his co-host Simon, and the artist Deus are in a call. This 30-second clip shows the artist being pretty protective of her own work.
Well, look, I don't post on YouTube. I have nothing to do with that community, so to know that people are using my work to promote their stuff is kind of shocking.
I will say, though, there are plenty of artists out there who are like, you use a piece of my art in your thumbnail. You better take that down, buddy. And I'm not like, yeah, Noah manipulated the artist here. Noah manipulated the artist, but the artist is still responsible at the end of the day, right? Because I have seen plenty of artists with this mindset of just like copyright striking people who use their art. And it's a little, I don't know. What do you think, Neon? It's a little gay. It's a little gay, isn't it?
Oh, all this shit? A little gay and retarded.
He's a little gay, a little retarded.
To me, because I post no videos. I don't know who any of these people are. So for me, it's a no-go. So for you to tell me that someone using my work that I have no idea who they are, never seen these videos, never consented to their opinions.
Never consented to their opinions is crazy.
It's like I'm promoting their work.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I get what you're saying. So, like I said, I'm sorry, honestly, if I actually.
Oh my god, this guy sounds fucking so fucking dumb. Yeah, you know what? He sounds like an oddly Noah co-host. I'll say that much.
And like said something that might have actually been off of there. So.
Well, me and him have resolved it. He's removed it. I've removed the claim because he's taken the art off, and yeah, I don't know why anyone else is getting involved in this.
Yet this didn't
because you're abusing copyright, you dumb bitch. Or I'm sorry, it's probably a dumb they them. Oh, I apologize. You dumb motherfucker. Gee, why is everyone getting involved? All I did was abuse copyright. That's all I did.
Really convinced Dickers or anyone else for that regard. Tons of people had used this exact piece of art when they were covering Noah's plagiarism scandal. The only person who had ever been taken down was Callisto. Dickers, Nick Diorio, and a variety of other people were then blocked for questioning Noah's culpability. And the reason is because they were right. Behind the scenes, Noah orchestrated the strike against Callisto, and manipulated friends and critics alike into his whim. This community post where he said he wasn't responsible was a lie, all of it. To understand the complete scale of Noah's deception, we need to first take a look at the DMs between everyone he talked to. There were 4 key figures here: Callisto, KinoFlex, Wargaming Dad, and Deus, the artist. All these conversations were happening at around the same time, but we'll start in chronological order with Deus Marionette. Hey Deus, I wanted to give you a heads up, but apparently an anti-woke channel is using your art in their thumbnail in a video attacking me specifically, but
by the way, I love anyone who's against Noah. They're just an anti-woke person. They're just anti-woke, that's it.
also attacking black people. OMG.
The video attacks me and black people. Like I love how like he puts himself before black people. Like he's obviously putting black people in there to make it seem like it's a racist video. But again, he doesn't preface that it's a racist video against black people. But it's a video that's against him that's also just so happens to include black people. So what I'm trying to say is, folks, Noah thinks he's more important than black people. All right, y'all. I gotta go to work. Have a good day. Have a good day, Crystal. Have a good day.
Take care and have a good one, Crystal.
Neon, this feels like a slightly offensive question. The real deal or nothing at all, of course.
Yeah, remember, I come from shithole.
Oh,
I mean,
real
America.
sugar Coke, right? Or yeah, we got that shitty corn syrup. We gotta import Mexican Coke in order to get the real shit.
At least Pepsi has, or at least used to have, real sugar version of their stuff.
What is wrong with people? You might want to file a copyright takedown so your art doesn't get accidentally associated with them. I know, right? It's ridiculous. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. What's the channel? It's named Callisto, I think. I see it. I can also walk you through the steps for setting up a copyright takedown if you want. Camelot apparently has had a similar situation before, so she let me know how she did it. Yeah, that first one. Now, there's a few things to note here. First of all, Noah isn't just responsible for alerting her to the video, he is directly recommending her to take this down with a copyright strike and offering to walk her through what to do and how.
Imagine being well, you know what? You know why? He needed someone to make the video on this guy first before he could respond. No one made the video yet, so he had no basis on how to respond. So he had to copyright strike him. He had to do it, guys.
How to do it. The next thing that catches your eye is Callisto's video was attacking black people? Well, last time I checked, Noah's white, so clearly something else is going on here. We'll keep this on the burner for now, because Noah doesn't exactly explain what he's referring to, but he will do later. And spoiler alert, his claim is ludicrous. Still, it's nice to know that this copyright strike actually had nothing to do with fair use and copyright law. Important to note considering the copyright system can actually lead to legal consequences. Whilst this strike was being processed, Noah reached out to Kinoflex and by proxy Callisto about how Callisto's video made him feel. He pleaded with them for peace, offering to delete his tweets in exchange for Callisto removing his 2-hour video.
Dude, what? I'll remove my tweets if you remove your video. That's so fucking...
Kinoflex was pretty happy with this and said he would forward it to Callisto, who denied it. They may not have known it yet, but this was Noah forcing a choice onto them. If Callisto didn't take it down, Noah would do it for him. Kino and Noah discuss stuff further on, where Noah notes that he regretted some of the stuff he said about Kino. His message to Callisto also prompts him to correct some of his actual mistakes from his video. A day later, the strike came through to Callisto, and Kinoflex contacted Noah on his behalf. Listen to how Noah reacts. Hey Noah, Callisto received a removal request for using your avatar in his thumbnail, and wanted me to reach out to you to see if you know who this Deus Marionette person who sent the copyright claim is, and how it can be resolved. The email from YouTube says it's scheduled to be deleted in 7 days. Oh Deus Marionette is my PNG artist. She made my PNGs I use in my video. I originally sent her Callisto's video. How do you think Callisto can resolve this issue with them? He's planning on sending an email to her. That would probably be the best option there, if I'm being honest. It is ultimately her art, so it's out of my hands. He could talk to her through her emails. I know for YouTube copyright claims, assuming there aren't ones where you're struck immediately, you basically have 7 days to remove the content, or you'll get struck, unless you can reach a compromise. It's why currently, I actually have a false strike against my channel from an anti-woke AI channel that I guess I pissed off a while back for using the heel versus babyface remix in the video, Lamau. I don't know if you saw that entire situation, but it was pretty ridiculous, because the AI channel didn't make the remix even. This is completely absurd. Noah is obviously playing dumb here, as if he wasn't the who showed her the video and told her to strike it. To me, there is no other way to see this other than bold-faced lying. The worst part here, and the one I would highlight the most, is that whilst he's talking...
You know what the funny thing too is? Noah when he was like in the middle of doing this before it got exposed, I bet you he thought he was the fucking smartest guy ever. Like he thought he was like the smartest guy in the room, being able to do this.
You know what they say about that, right?
What's that?
If you think you're the smartest guy in the room, you're not.
No, yeah, no. That's well, not in. I'm not saying this to attempt reverse psychology, but that's why I'm always just like, look, I'm a dumbass. Okay, I'm just trying to have some goofs.
It's just like the good guy thing.
Right, yeah. Like if you're that smart, you don't need to pretend you're that smart, or if you're a good person, you don't need to like state that you're a good person. You kind of just do stuff that good people do.
Oh, that's if you feel like you're the smartest guy in the room, you need to change rooms.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna grow and you're not gonna do anything. And him thinking in a YouTube community he's the smartest person in the room is just pure, unadulterated insanity.
Yeah.
Not even good insanity.
Right.
Kinoflex and Callisto, and saying that Callisto should send an email to Deus. Here's what he's saying to his artist Deus at the exact same time. Heads up, it sounds like Callisto is preparing to email you. I'd just ignore him when it's sent. Not worth the energy. Whilst he's literally working against Kinoflex and Callisto, he's telling them that he just doesn't want drama, and asks if they can tweet out defending him on his behalf. And you know what? They agree. In this sense, he's also shifting the blame away and onto the artist who did it. Feeling the online tide shifting, Noah directed Deus to remove the strike. The next day, people like Wargaming Dad and Noah's co-host Simon were out in spades defending Noah from the suspicion put forward by various drama channels. Their logic was that this was Noah's artist, and there was no proof Noah was guilty. Whilst this was going on, Wargaming Dad was messaging Noah, and the more he inquired into the situation, the more defensive Noah became. It's been resolved. An artist friend of mine copyright struck Callisto apparently out of nowhere, since she felt
apparently out of nowhere. I had no knowledge of any of this. This is so bizarre.
Him using her art without permission was him using her to promote his ideas or whatever.
Yeah, get that
Callisto reached out to
Chud dick in.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
That it's so bizarre. What's going on, dude? It's so bizarre.
Oh, I was more so referencing what's KSI's brother?
I don't know. I got my own thoughts on that one too.
He made a response video to something, and KSI's brother, there's one part where he goes, I have no knowledge of any of this. This is so bizarre. I used to have it as a donut.
How long ago was that?
Oh god, this would have been like 2016, 2017.
Oh, that's where Chud got that.
And
he
I
has
did
said
too.
that word for word.
Oh, has he?
Pulled the claim, thankfully. Okay, good. Yeah, me and Simon VC'd her too to confirm. Cool. Simon says he didn't commission the art used. No, it was free, so that threw another wrench into it. I didn't pay for it, so she had full ownership over it. Do you know when the video first got taken down? That I don't really know, to be honest. I'd have to check with Callisto specifically to figure out the timeline. I reached out to him too. Diorio doesn't show the date. When did Callisto reach out to you? Let me look again. Kino was the one who reached out originally on the 17th, it looks like. Cool. When did you first talk to your artist with Kino and Simon? That was yesterday, the 18th, right after my autism stream. I know what he's referring to, but this just sounds funny. Okay, can I see the bottom message? I'm going on Dicker's stream today, and I want the timeline straight. Yeah, good plan. Can I use the screenshot, and can I get the whole bottom message? Sure, let me get the full thing. I will say here, this girl is wrong. Even though it's her art, people using that art in a thumbnail to make a video about you does not go against copyright.
Little does Wargaming Dad know he's talking to the guy who made her, who persuaded her to do it.
Right, and Noah responds saying, I agree. I think she does not understand fair use. Motherfucker, who do you think told her about fair use and how to issue the copyright strike? It was
this. Oh yeah, like I said, this guy thought he was like pulling off a real fucking clever plan here. Deji, thank you, Blue Jay, thank you. But yeah, this dude's just like, yeah, you should totally do it. In other DMs, she's just like, yeah, she does not understand copyright whatsoever.
It was you all along. This is so pathetic, pretending like he wasn't even there when he was. I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but it cannot be understated how many times this guy just blatantly lies. Mr. She doesn't understand fair use was telling Deus this after she put the strike on. Thanks, Deus. You honestly could have made it an instant strike based on how much they use your material. You were definitely nicer about it than I would have been, but glad it's being dealt with.
Oh my fuck.
King hell. I agree. I think she does not understand fair use. Most don't. I don't like the conclusion, but if all parties are happy, then it's settled. Just know Dickers is going to drop this clip on me. Yeah, that's why I sent it to you in advance. What is your relationship going forward? If it was me, I would change profile pictures so she doesn't do this again. Thanks. I am planning on that, yeah. I figured just doing the investigation thing. Talk about the worst time to do it during the quartering drama. 100%. Seems most reasonable people know what actually happened though. True. After Wargaming Dad goes on Dickers' stream, the questions he's asked on there prompt him to start looking further into the situation, and when he starts to get into contact with the artist and get her side of the story, Noah goes into complete panic mode. So Wargaming Dad at 3:17 PM says, one final question, did you decide to talk to her before or after the Diorio tweet? An hour later he says, is it possible to talk to Deus? Noah replies 2 minutes later, I'm streaming right now, hang on. 8 minutes later, Wargaming Dad says, no problem, I got her. And then after an hour, Noah gets wind of it and he says,
because he knows as soon as anyone's in direct communication with the artist, she'll tell him the full story of how Noah persuaded her to do it.
leave Deus alone, please. This is not helping anything. She just called me. Tell others to leave her alone as well. She is saying you asked her to copyright strike it. Is that true? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No reply? You need to let me into this call, bud. Oh, no, buddy. And what?
Not the... He's just like, listen here, buddy. You need to let me in the call. That's fucking hilarious.
Whilst he's trying to wrangle Wargaming Dad from uncovering his lies, here's what he's saying to Deus, who, to be clear, is the same person he's throwing under the bus whilst talking to Wargaming Dad. Do not speak to Wargaming Dad yet. I am concerned about what's going on. He's asking me about the whole Callisto thing. Just ignore him for now. He's another drama tuber.
By the way, Wargaming Dad at this point in the timeline was like, I think he was like, no, I don't want to put words in their mouths. I think they were friendly. At least like when it came to like the plagiarism stuff, like Wargaming Dad was a lot more on like Noah's side and like, oh, it was just a mistake. He wasn't purposely trying to do this, you know? So like he was on your side, dude. And now because you know the rug's gonna get pulled from under you, you're just like, he's just another drama YouTuber.
I will talk to you when I'm done streaming. Why is he in your Discord then? I think he got the link because it is public. I'll kick when I'm done.
Oh yeah. I think he just got it because it was public. Yeah.
No. He's asking if you approached me. Do not say anything yet. I will call you. This is the worst thing Noah's done yet in his career. This is the type of stuff that haunts you like a spectre long after it's happened, and deservedly so. Words cannot describe how manipulative this entire progression of events is. It's clearly a lie gone buck wild. But the amount of people who Noah simultaneously over is incredible. First of all, the artist, Deus Marionette. Noah gets his artist involved, encourages and instructs them to strike down a video critical of him using her artwork. He is the very person who painted out this video and immediately suggested copyright as a solution. Then, when the tides turn, Noah throws his artist under the bus and says she doesn't understand fair use and it was her idea, she's at fault. It is incredibly snaky to do something like this and also really reckless. As I said before, and as Noah knows, the copyright system is a legal system. Imagine if Callisto had money and didn't want to diplomatically.
Oh. Hey, kicking the sweet again with the 20 sect. Remember, Noah doesn't like drama, right? Right? Yeah, he doesn't like drama, despite the fact he's a. I'm sorry. But if you make videos making fun of grifters, you are a drama channel. if you make videos pointing out people's flaws or just deconstructing their arguments, just making fun of them,
You are a
drama
commentary channel.
Right, yeah. You are a drama YouTuber. Fucking own up to it. That's the thing I fucking hate with like the left-leaning YouTube video essayists is that they fucking pretend like they don't fucking roll around in the dirt and that they actually really don't like drama, guys. But like, oh, you don't like drama, but you just had to make a video, like a 4-hour-long video on like why YouTube commentary channels are like responsible for school shootings. Sorry, that one's on my mind because I just got done watching Nick's coverage of that from like about a month ago because I have a small video idea. I can't stand it. No one forces you to talk no one forces you to talk about YouTube drama. No one forces your hand. I'm reacting and to Toastafy's video and talking about Arlie Noah because I like talking about YouTube drama because this is fun. It's fun to look at someone like Arlie Noah who thinks he can get away with abusing the YouTube copyright system indirectly and think that he somehow should be given a career still from it.
Settle it. The copyright system is not something you can just mess around with, certainly not whilst using your artist as a human shield. Secondly, Noah did Kinoflex and Callisto dirty. Callisto got a temporary strike on his channel, and regardless of the retraction, it would have killed any momentum it had going on the algorithm. This sneaky fucker was giving them a choice to force the video down, either without a strike or with it. Both Callisto and Kinoflex were being lied to by a deceptive freak falsely waving the white flag, and whilst they were going for open communication lines, he was actively dissuading the artist from doing so. These two were deceived into even posting tweets supporting him. Their crime is having the standards and generosity Noah doesn't care for. And thirdly, there's some of his most loyal supporters who went out to defend him, specifically his co-host Simon and Wargaming Dad. Both of them went out of their way to defend Noah on streams and faced constant adversity, believing they were backing what was meant to be the truth. Yet Noah lied to them and actively let them go on to defend him and retroactively embarrass themselves. Then, when his artist asked questions, Noah said that Wargaming Dad was just some drama tuber loser, as if this wasn't a guy he was talking to and even co-streamed with previously. And
the guy who's like actively been on your side throughout all your fucking bullshit when he shouldn't have been in the first place.
I think that at this point in the timeline, this stuff wasn't even public yet, or known to every party involved. Back on Arlie Noah's Discord, he gets news that Dickers has gone live, looking further into the situation. Noah's response? Who cares? Dickers is a loser who just wants drama. I already talked to Kino and Callisto, they do not care. Talking with Kino right now. Unfortunately, Noah's actions were affecting the linchpin of his entire lie. As a result of being the person to strike Callisto's video, Deus Marionette had been getting unwarranted harassment. This and the myriad of questions from Wargaming Dad finally made Noah crack. He pulled Deus and Kinoflex into a private call and confessed everything.
In that call, I thought it was going to be, oh no, she's going to yell at me or tell me to go on some rant or something, but
Wargaming Dad follows me. Good to have for an interview, maybe. Keep that in mind.
What I ended up hearing was Noah confessing that he pressured Deus into taking down the video. And he lied to her and said that there was racism in it and that it would make her look bad. Deus said that she was really overwhelmed by the amount of people coming to her, calling her a bitch, calling her evil, essentially, because they don't understand why she was false copywriting Callisto's video. I was just sitting there horrified because, oh my God, I've essentially been on the wrong side of this controversy the entire time. It was Noah the entire time. So I felt terrible, and immediately I said, okay, I'm going to bring Callisto into this so you can tell him yourself.
This eventually leads Kinoflex to drag Noah's ass onto Dickers' show for a confession, and well, you can hear how completely caught he is.
We just got off a call with Noah, Calesto, his artist Deus, and our mutual friend Jan. We were talking about this for a good amount of time, and we came to some disturbing revelations. I'm not going to say anything. I'll just let Noah speak for himself.
yeah. Let Noah dig the. I like this. I like this Kinoflex guy. He's like, yeah. Let me just let Noah dig the grave. Noah completely silent throughout this entire thing. He knows he's fucked.
Noah, hello?
Hello? Yeah, so I originally made Deus aware of Calesto's video, and that's why he struck it down. Because
okay, but why did she come to that conclusion?
Okay, don't
because
worry.
she thought it was racist,
Explain
and
it
I
to
thought
me,
it was racist.
Explain it to me, because I'm...
Now, even here, Noah doesn't have the courage to tell the whole truth. He says that he showed Deus the video and called it racist, which is why she struck it down. What he doesn't mention is that he specifically instructed her on how to go through the YouTube copyright system.
Well, what did you do besides thinking that it was racist?
Specifically, I thought it was racist because of a section in there about Sweet Baby Inc. and also a section in there about...
Criticizes Sweet Baby Inc. Instantly racist.
About Django Unchained in Tarantino movies.
Wow, so after all this time, we finally have our reason on why Noah thought the video was racist. Now, the part that he's referring to is a section where this Sweet Baby Inc. person criticizes the film Django Unchained for not being focused enough on slavery and being black, and how
That's the movie. Django is a freed slave who, with the help of his with his friend that freed him, goes to save his wife. And it shows how awful the slave owner is. What? Like, sorry. This is not related to the Noah.
Autism, yes.
Yeah. Sorry. Django is one of my favorite Tarantino movies.
It's a good flick.
Yeah.
I'm not totally a fan of his. There's some movies I really just can't stand, but that one was a good one.
No, yeah. I'm like that and The Hateful Eight. I just really liked his Western movies.
Wait, did he do Hateful Eight?
Yeah, didn't he? Pretty sure he did Hateful Eight. Hang on, let me double check that real quick. Hateful. Even if he didn't do that one, that's another one of my favorites. Just checking. Who directed? Oh, yep, Quentin Tarantino, 2015.
Yeah, that was an interesting movie.
it focuses more on Dr. Schultz than it does Django. He doesn't get his moment to go off.
All right, take care.
You have a good rest of your stream and a good day.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Here's what Calesto had to say.
Django Unchained is a great western. It's bold, written and paced well, has explosive action, phenomenal performances, a satisfying arc and ending. Every single objection that this individual has is explained in the narrative. Django starts off as a slave. The reason why someone like Schultz has the best lines and monologues is most likely due to his formal education. And before Django can do this, he has to learn how to read. Before he can make executive decisions on how to tackle a mission, he probably needs to learn how to be a bounty hunter. Thus, the entire ruse to get Django's wife back without being put in a compromised situation, which is why Django would defer to Schultz on how to conduct such an operation. Even as she constantly references how the film Blazing Saddles does genre correctly through the prism of identity, she then has to admit that it fails in its depiction of Native Americans.
But the fact is, while Blazing Saddles is a triumph for me, it is an abject failure at portraying its indigenous characters. And it fails because Brooks made sure to interrogate his bias and privilege in relation to Blackness, but he didn't offer the same respect or care to the only people who can, in my opinion, truly transform Westerns as a genre.
Now, I was watching this thinking, hey, where's the racism? And I believe I may have...
Yeah. Callisto's not really racist in this. He's actually explaining his points not eloquent. Would eloquently, if I can speak, be the word for it? But like, he's not just being like, black people. He's not doing anything like that. He's actually putting thought into what he's saying about like this individual's criticisms about Django.
Have found the comment Noah was referring to. Listen, guys, if you're
also too, I'm just saying, if he's a racist, I don't think his favorite movie would be Django. That's just me, though.
Sensitive, prepare yourself. If there are children in the room, block their ears right now, because this clip may be setting off a few race riots as we speak.
Another former employee of Sweet Baby Inc. came out and said that for her game Validate, it was important to not have any white people on the team, as white people would just microaggress on everybody at the company, and I guess that would just be one giant HR nightmare. Man, I wonder why someone would object to Sweet Baby Inc. To any reasonable person, this alone would disqualify such a group from having input on various narratives. Now, maybe Otterly Noah agrees. Maybe he does think that Django Unchained would be better off if the sensitivity readers at Sweet Baby Inc. were able to edit the script so they could center blackness or whatever buzzword bullshit they would come up with. Or maybe he just didn't do any research into the group, I don't know.
Just to remind you, this is the basis upon which Noah decided that Callisto was a raging racist deserving of copyright smiting.
Oh yeah, clearly Callisto is just a massive fucking racist. Like, dude. And like the fact that the artist herself did no fucking research into this and just purely went on what Noah was saying. Again, guys, she's just, well, not just as fault, but she does have some culpability. Is that the word I'm looking for? Culpability? And anyway, she's at fault to some degree, is what I'm trying to say. She's at fault to some degree with what was going on here.
Yeah,
because she's her own individual. She could have researched this instead of just taking Noah for his word.
Believe that.
My motivation was to not have her associated with a video that I personally deemed as racist.
But she's not associated with it. Nobody knows that she's drawn that profile picture. In fact, she doesn't even have a Twitter account.
One of my mods.
How would that be a valid copyright strike? Noah? It's a transformative thumbnail.
Well, I think she was I figured she would be more interested in seeing the art changed.
If she just wanted the art to change, shouldn't she have just sent an email or a DM? No, it's not just that. You actively discouraged her from responding to Callisto's email. This is just crazy.
Callisto and we thought that you didn't know anything about it and that this artist was acting on her own behalf. Like, you didn't know anything about it. Like, why would you word it in the way that just throws her under the bus? I just don't get it.
Well, because at the end of the day, he doesn't really care about anyone in his circle. We saw that with what he was saying about Gaming Dad to the artist. And he's using the artist as a shield so that way he can just ignore any sort of accountability, which thank you, Crystal, for saying that word.
Well, I don't know what to say there, honestly. I don't remember how I worded it specifically. So
I can tell you. He was sent a copyright claim from somebody I know, but I was not responsible for it.
Because I was not responsible for making that claim.
You were responsible. You sent it. You sent it to her. The video. He was sent a copyright claim from somebody I know, but I was not responsible for it. That was just a lie, wasn't it?
Well, that wasn't a lie because I showed her how to do it. I wasn't responsible for it.
This guy,
I wasn't responsible for it. I showed her how to do it, but I wasn't responsible for it. Brother in Christ, you are a fucking leech upon this website.
Sucks. Can we just nuke this guy's house, please? Noah's logic is that if his name wasn't on the strike, he wasn't responsible. This is despite the fact he showed her the video, he said the video was racist, and he brought up the idea of a copyright takedown. Again, remove him from the equation in an alternate scenario. Would this ever have happened with the artist acting on their own?
So you were responsible for it. You told us to do it.
I showed her how to do it.
Yeah, brought it to attention, gave her a reason why she might want to do it. You're like the content creator she likes, right? You're a friend of hers. But you were responsible for it. You were one of the people responsible for it. You were telling
I would say I was one. Yes, I was responsible for sending her the whole copyright thing that Camelot had sent me before, and also letting her know about the video to begin with. Yes.
W shifting blame, dude. You know, well, I was responsible.
It should be considered as a photo of him. It's his profile picture. Of course, it's gonna be used if people cover him. Exactly, yeah. And that was the thing. It's just like, I'm sorry, if we're not allowed to use art or images of you, like, how are we supposed to make videos on you? We're not just. I forgot. You're God's gift to YouTube. Oddly Noah, we can't make videos on you. It's not allowed. I forgot about that. You're just so. I seriously, I hate anyone in Noah's camp that's defending him or still defending him to this day. I hate it. Genuinely, I hate it.
Only for sending us something that someone else sent me. No, mate.
So when did you come to the realization that you've made an awful mistake?
When I talked to Deus, and I could tell she was incredibly stressed out about all this.
Wait, so you only care about it because Deus was stressed? You put her in the firing line. So here we are, Deus Marionette. She says, I'll wait a day. I'll reply. Thinking about how to word it. Like, thank you for removing my art. You need permission from the artist before using it to promote your work. So wait, hold on. She's coming to you to ask how to deal with the drama during it. So you know that she's stressed during this time. Okay. That's fine. We can move on.
You told me that she was stressed out about this.
Yeah, that was today.
So you said, here is what she said about replying to Callisto. Looks like she will reply, but wait a bit. I imagine because of her being stressed right now. Wait, I didn't even read the second line of the DMs. You're describing it yesterday as being stressed. You're in the screen share, right?
I'm looking at your stream on a different tab.
So you understand that you yourself admit yesterday in the thing we're looking at right now that she is stressed. So when you just tried to claim that she wasn't stressed, that was a lie, right?
Well,
Yeah, you got fucking caught. You got fucking caught, you goddamn motherfucker. You got caught. And now you're like, shoot, how do I spin this? How do I spin this?
Again, you said this directly to me, Noah.
Noah?
Yes?
That was a lie, right?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Dude.
Cool. So when you're earlier saying to Wargaming Dad that she doesn't understand fair use, you're the one who doesn't understand fair use, right? I mean, why would you say that? What's the motivation there? Why are you saying that about her?
I don't know. That is how Callisto's video was taken down. I wouldn't even say I'd dislike your video. I think it's just
you said it's a racist video, but I don't dislike it. What does that say about you, Noah? Noah, what does that say about you, buddy? Are you a racist? Are you a racist, buddy?
You're telling me to delete it, bro.
I dislike your video. I dislike your video because the racism, but also I think there's some. Yeah, I dislike your video. I'll dislike your video.
Okay, so you dislike the video, so you want it taken down? Like, what is this? And then you lie to me to my face?
At this point, I'm convinced this guy is a compulsive liar who is just trying to get out of everything. He will lie about things he's just said, about things on screen. He's desperately trying to leave unscathed and stepping on so many rakes in the process. That doesn't mean he's not a liar, that just means he's a bad one. Over the next hour or so, Noah is constantly challenged on many things and either concedes or goes dead silent. A couple times he even leaves just to join back again. It's a brutal affair, fitting for someone who's lied this much so far. And if you think this is too harsh, consider that at this point, they don't even know the timeline we do. There is still stuff Noah is hiding, and his silence is just buying time to hope they forget about it. But there's one clip worth looking at. The true reason behind his strike.
Why were you being manipulative?
Because I did not like seeing that video.
So you were manipulating one of your friends to take it down because you didn't like the video.
Fucking.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Did you want the video taken down because it was a 2.5-hour hit piece that criticizes you, and that was the only reason?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the only reason why Utterly Noah convinced his artist to take down the video is because he disliked Callisto's video. That is legitimately the only reason. The racism stuff was just a front. It's because the media critic got mad that someone criticized him. That is what led to this spiral of lies. We are now, finally, caught up with the whole plagiarism and copyright strike situations, and how Noah caught my attention in the first place. Now, I have a lot more to talk about, but we can't keep going. I kind of saw the run.
Yeah, this is the end of part 1, but don't worry, audience, don't worry. We have the second video here. We have second video, and this should be fun. This should be fun.
Alright, last time we went over the baseline details of the case against Utterly Noah. Our local lovable otter debunking grifters got into some hot water over allegations of plagiarizing. He seemingly took those allegations as a challenge to be worse. After a YouTuber named Callisto made a video criticizing Noah, Noah sent the video to his artist, said to strike it, and instructed her on how to do so. He then lied to every party involved and stabbed everyone in the back just for positive relations with the others. Everyone from friends who defended him to the original video creators to the very artist he asked to strike it. No one was safe. Noah's pretense only lasted a few days before the pressure made him crack, and the subsequent livestream was a total demolition of his credibility. If you've watched part 1, you know that already, so why make part 2? Well, as discussed previously, a few moles inside Noah's Patreon-only Discord server brought up a lot of new information. Everyone's talking about it in there. The leaks, who's leaking the server? Is the leaker this guy? Who is it? Who's the leaker?
It's me. Dude, who's the imposter among us?
Leaks need a reason, and what you'll find here is a lot more of Noah's lies, but also a pure representation of Noah's character behind closed doors. We'll be going over everything surrounding the Discord, some stuff you may have heard of before, others you definitely haven't. Let's get stuck in. Now, we're going to show the real workings of Noah's Discord shortly, but before that...
River Pops, that's fucking gross. Who the fuck names a Discord server River Pops? That's fucking nasty. Nasty ass shit.
There is some equally interesting stuff that we really need to get into. You're obviously familiar with Deus Marionette, the artist from Noah's community who became his...
It was me, Barry. I leaked the Discord call. I exposed your Discord kitten.
Human shield. Deus is not a public figure. In fact, no one could find her until they looked into Noah's server. For a lot of the situation, Noah kept her hidden away because if she talked to anyone else, she'd probably tell them the truth. Then when everything got dragged out into the light and it turns out Noah was shifting the blame onto her, he started posturing as if he was protecting her. So the fact Deus was used by Noah to issue this strike has obviously soured her opinions of him. Recently, Deus deleted her DMs, with Noah hopeful that time will fix their relationship. That's true, but I did still mess up with Deus. She's very hurt because of it. She deleted all our DMs on her end too. I hope you two can patch things up. It'll take time, but that's not what Deus is saying. It turns out Noah has been going back and retroactively editing his replies to her to reduce the amount of lies. We know that Noah lied about not having involvement in the—
Dude, that's fucking... little fucking Weasley rat.
copyright strike against Callisto, but little did we know, he also lied about knowing who Kinoflex was. Do you know this person? Used my art for their video too. Uh-oh, no I don't. Noah has now changed—
Uh-oh, no I don't.
this DM to say, I know them, yes.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Noah, he is a, I know this word gets thrown around a lot online, but he's legit a pathological liar.
So the reason Deus deleted her DMs isn't because of some soured relationship, it's because Noah was actively changing his own words in a desperate attempt to cover up more lies. Now we have the current logs of Noah and Deus' DMs. A lot of Deus' parts are deleted, so take your mandatory grains of salt, but we can gauge a lot from this. We have the guide that Noah gave to Deus, as well as him telling her to post this onto Blue Sky as proof she made the art. We also have this alternate history lawsuit that was never meant to be. He won't. I've got him bodied on Twitter right now. If he does anything to you, tell me right
I got him bodied.
away. I can easily take legal action against him for lying about me in that video as well. Yep, definitely. Most people are in agreement he's lying on Twitter, if it helps you feel better. I'd say respond to this email and let him know your thoughts. Okay, sounds good. I ended up speaking to this guy Kinoflex privately, by the way. He said he was sorry about using your art in the thumbnail without permission. He says he will change his thumbnail. Yeah, he seems to be understanding, which is good. Yeah, I told him to let folks know to check with you first before your art is used. Oh, I'm just getting word there that everything just said there was a lie. Kinoflex actually never said anything about apologizing, changing the thumbnail, or telling people to check with Deus first. Noah never brought that up, and just fabricated that on the spot. We are now able to see Deus' replies for this brief section. Haha, yeah. Still nothing from Callisto. Huh, weird. What did he post? Also, how would he get my email? He just posted something like, my video on ProZD and Noah might be in trouble. I'm gonna try and make contact with someone. Something really vague like that. Weird. Also, by the way, are you able to call? Okay, cool. My friend Simon was wondering about it too. Yeah, they were wondering about the whole thing with the art. Hey,
So this is what leads into that Discord call saw in the first video.
Deus, someone is wondering about the art stuff as well. Would you be alright if I sent them a snippet of the call with Simon? Not the full thing if you're uncomfortable with that, but just the specific part with you clarifying it was resolved with Callisto. Not sure why so many people are interested when it was dealt with privately. Okay, that's fair. I am annoyed too. Now the clip he's referring to here is the recording of the call with Deus that we have. Technically this is not a lie because he does include the part where she says she resolved it with Callisto. But what he doesn't tell her is the preamble he includes, which totally implicates her as the chief party involved. Take a listen.
Well, look, I don't post on YouTube. I have nothing to do with that community, so to know that people are using my work to promote their stuff is kind of shocking to me, because I post no videos. I don't know who any of these people are, so for me, it's a no-go. So for you to tell me that someone using my work that I have no idea who they are, never seen these videos, never consented to their opinions, it's like I'm promoting their work.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I get what you're saying. So, like I said, I'll actually, I'm sorry, honestly, if I actually,
I'm sorry, Simon's voice is very funny to me. I'm sorry.
said something that might have
Is that awful to say? It's probably awful to say, but it's funny.
been off of there, so.
Well, me and him have resolved it. He's removed it. I've removed the claim because he's taken the art off, and yeah, I don't know why anyone else is getting involved in this.
Like taking a bit to retract the claim, because you sent the email. Yeah, apparently YouTube servers are just slow. I've never seen this stuff too much before, so still learning too. But glad they will stop now. Will they? I think so, if nobody gives them attention. They will only keep going if someone responds. That's why I blocked some of the drama accounts on Twitter. Callisto also made a public post saying he's moving on. So if he goes back on that, it only makes him look bad. After other people start talking, the penny drops. It turns out the actual reason that Noah conceded isn't because of the stress on Deus, it's because Deus caught him with his pants down after everyone—
Oh my god, dude. Hang on, let's replay that.
After other people start talking, the penny drops. It turns out the actual reason that Noah conceded isn't because of the stress on Deus, it's because Deus caught him with his pants down after everyone else began peddling his lies. You told me you didn't know Kinoflex. He's posting saying you've sent him messages that I did this all on my own. Can you admit that you approached me about this takedown?
And what did, if you're shifting the blame on her, and these are, like, granted they're smaller creators, but these are people with platforms still, they're going to talk about their copyright situation, so of course they're going to mention that they got into contact with you about this. Did you think that they were going to stay silent about talking to you?
I'll call you after stream. You threw me under the bus, what the f? I did not. I will explain after stream.
I did not. I will explain after stream because I am confused right now. Oh yeah, I'm sure you're real confused, buddy.
Because I'm confused right now. Did you send him messages from our conversation? No. That is why I'm confused seeing that. That's another lie, by the way. This all led to a private call between Deus, Noah, Kinoflex, Callisto, and their mutual friend Jan as well. Keen listeners will actually know that the call leaked from last video was this mythical call. Apparently everyone in this call actively wants this recording released. Everyone except Noah. Now I could pour over this call for ages, but it's an hour long, and to be honest, it is just people yelling at Noah for an hour, which is funny, but I'm not really interested in it for the video. So if you want to check it out for yourself, there's a link in the description.
Chat. I'm sorry for the detour. I'm sorry for the detour. Oh wait, shoot. Oh shoot, no, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. It's going to be a separate
Last video
link.
was this mythical call. Apparently everyone in this call actively...
But I'm not going to lie to you, chat. I want to listen to this. I want to listen to this.
Hey, Keanu. Hello, you hear me? Yeah, I hear you. I wanted to clarify with you specifically up front that when Deus put the, when she got, put the claim on Callisto's video, I was the one who told her specifically about that video, just because of the art.
Okay, you told her, but you didn't tell her to place a copyright claim on it, right?
I did not tell her specifically, I did not command her to do that. I did give her, because my artist, the Camelot Bard, has had a similar situation happen before, where I think a piece of her art that she made for somebody else was being used on a video that was a diss track against someone, and was also the kind of the catalyst for targeting harassment against somebody. So that is something that Camelot obviously that does not fall within her views, but she did, she wanted to do a copyright takedown on that. So because of that, I told Deus about that originally. Kind of my mind was going back to that situation.
So he's trying to
and I let her know.
He's trying to damage control here. He's clearly trying to damage control.
So that's how she found out about Callisto's video. I just want to make you aware of that.
Okay, yeah. But Deus, if you don't mind me asking, why make the copyright claim in the first place? Just because he was using Noah's avatar that you made in the thumbnail?
Because Noah suggested I do a copyright strike.
I did not. Well, I gave that suggestion.
I gave the suggestion. Yeah, I didn't think you'd actually do it.
I did not specifically command her to do that, though.
And then you gave me the link
not a strike,
to how
just
to copyright
to
strike.
get the art taken down.
Dude, yeah, I did. Dude, it's guys, I didn't shoot him. I didn't tell him to shoot that person. I just gave him a loaded gun and then slightly suggested. Please tell me you got Rob's chibi video lined up. It's great and has some cameos. Ooh, some cameos. Okay, sweet. Yeah, no worries. I wanted to go over the Oddly Noah stuff. I also have Chibi's I guess response video to it. Yo, kicking with the 50 sec. Thanks. I want to call him a fucking... Is that a cat? Is that a cat emote? Oh, a pussy. I want to call him a fucking pussy, but it would be degrading to us women for a pussy to be in any way mentioned in a same sentence as that thing. That thing. Thank you for the dono. Thank you for the dono. And
you gave me the link on.
Yeah, if we meet the only time I'll mention the dono goal, but if we meet the dono goal for this stream, I will have Minna work on new emojis.
How to do a copyright strike takedown after.
Yeah, because Camelot's had something happen before with her art. So Deus just wanted that to be aware. What are your thoughts on that, Kino?
I mean, I'm just a little confused as to why, it would get to that, go to that extreme.
Don't ask me, ask Noah. He's the one who sent me the link. He's the one who gave me Calesto's name. And he's the one who provided me the link on how to do a copyright claim takedown. And he said he would walk me through. You said you would walk me through the process to do it. I told you I didn't want to, and I didn't want people coming after me.
Wait, no, you didn't say that.
I said I was afraid that Callisto was going to come after me, and you said don't worry about it.
Well, can I add...
Oh, this is funny.
Potentially add Callisto or
Yes.
Jan to this combo, so it can be
Yes, I would like Callisto in here.
Okay. Yeah, hold on. I can try inviting him because I do want to get this sorted out. So we're clear. Just so we're clear, Deuce. No one's coming after you. No one's targeting you.
I've had people.
Nobody knows who you are.
I've had people message me. This is not true.
Her. That's the big thing.
Oh, you've been getting harassed over this?
Yes, I've been getting messages.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Someone has called me a crazy bitch on a podcast and put my name out there.
Dickers did.
well, I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, Deus, I'm sorry, but yeah, blame mainly is on Noah, but you were also your own individual person. You could have looked into this. You could have looked into this. Simple as that, but you didn't.
Yeah. I think it might have been because you replied to him, I don't think you should have done that, honestly.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Is he not available right now?
I don't know his schedule, but maybe we can.
You could reach out to Jan. Jan would be a good one to talk to.
I'm trying to add him too. I'm trying to add him too. But Deuce, what would your ideal resolution to this be?
I honestly didn't really care. I was just brought into this. For me, he can post the video. I didn't care.
I thought you cared about him using your art, though.
No, but you're the one who brought it to me and said he was using it for a racist purpose.
Okay.
Yeah, he was trying to frame the entire video as fucking racist. When it turns out the video wasn't even racist to begin with.
First off, Callisto is here. Maybe you could explain it from beginning to end for him.
Hello? Yes, please do.
1 second. I can't hear you. 1 second.
Callisto, can you hear us? Guess he's just setting up.
Hello?
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Yep, alright.
Yeah, so Callisto, this is Dudes, the artist. Yeah, and Noah doesn't need an introduction because you already know who he is.
That fucker doesn't need an introduction.
Yeah, so do you guys think you can take it from the top of what happened, what led up to this?
Well, I mean, I just got a copyright takedown request on the video.
Okay, and Deuce or Noah, can either of you explain the process for how the copyright came about, or what the mentality was when filling it out?
Yeah, I sent Deus Callisto's video because I figured her art would she wouldn't want it being used in a video like that. So that's and I've had a similar situation like this before, where a moderator of mine, the Camelot Bard, I believe her art at one point was being used in the thumbnail of a diss track, and this was.
Oh, the guy who had the copyright on that called in on the show one time. That was fun. That was funny.
Is made by somebody who is harassing people. So, yeah, it was not a good situation in general.
Okay.
So when I saw the art there, I kind of freaked out. I went to Deus and told her about that.
So yeah, that matters because when we originally talked, like you said that you didn't know anything about the person who did the copyright.
Really? You told them you had no
When
idea.
did I say that?
Well,
when did I say that? When did I say that? dude. And like meanwhile, he like all this stuff is in text messages, so there's obviously like a footprint.
You said that you knew the person, but you said that you didn't tell them to copyright claim Klester's video.
I didn't tell her specifically to do that. I just told her the process.
You told me about the video.
Why tell her the process?
Because I figured she would want to know because her art's there.
Well, what the hell is going on here? Like, this basically, I'm pretty sure breaches any standard practice of anything that goes on YouTube, to be quite frankly clear here.
Callisto, you can use the original thumbnail. I'm giving you full permission right here.
Okay. So I'm allowed to use the original thumbnail.
I was told under false
Why was it?
I was given false pretenses that it was being used for racist video.
But that's what it was. It was. Did you not see the Sweet Baby Ink stuff in that video?
Oh my god, dude. Now he's fucking like, but it was. Did you not see the Sweet Baby Ink stuff?
First off, like nothing in Klester's video was racist. Like you disagreed on like certain discussions online, but he was not spouting any racist rhetoric or anything like that. So that's just not true.
So many slurs, all the slurs. I know what you're thinking. Kickin'.
I thought he was though.
I thought he was.
Like what section of his video was racist? Like what timestamp?
I thought the Sweet Baby Ink part was. I don't know.
What did I specifically say? That was
What a tard, right? Yeah.
an issue.
Well, I thought you said they were like unhinged or something. You were talking about black people.
Right. Did you see the statements that the person who was a part of Sweet Baby Inc. what she said?
Well, no. What did they say?
Okay,
I watched. Wait, what? Did you not see the racist part in that video? Well, did you hear what she said? No.
Oh my god, bro. This is not real. So you don't know anything of what any employees or former employees of Sweet Baby Inc. said. It was just because I was criticizing their statements and they happened to be black that was racist. Is that my understanding?
Well, that's the assumption I made.
Well, that's the assumption I made. So because of your assumption, there had to be a copyright strike. Lovely. Genius move.
You made an assumption about... Bro.
I'm sorry.
What? This cannot be real. Okay, for your info, if you really want to know, the segment concerned 3 individuals of Sweet Baby Inc. The first one was the CEO, who has made pretty public statements about how she will try to pressure marketing teams to hire Sweet Baby Inc. with a threat of like a giant social media mob coming after the company. That was the first one. The second statement...
Okay, this is good. Oh, can we skip?
Before we get into the like neurotic, is he or is he not joking? Can we like get Jan up to speed because he is
Okay. I'm sure there's more juicy stuff here in this call, but let's go back to the main video. I saw what I wanted to see in that, which is just like Noah being like, no.
Once this recording released, everyone except Noah. Now, I could pour over this call for ages, but it's an hour long, and to be honest, it is just people yelling at Noah for an hour, which is funny, but I'm not really interested in it for the video. so if you want to check it out for yourself, there's a link in the description. What really stood out to me from this was how Deus speaks in this call. The entire importance of this whole segment is that we've never really gotten a huge window into Deus' perspective on this whole situation. A lot of it has mostly been guarded and warped by Noah, and Deus hasn't been too keen herself because she doesn't want to be a public figure. She's been dragged into the light unnecessarily, used as a fall guy. You can tell here she's just had enough.
Why make the copyright claim in the first place? Just because
Noah
like, that's the only
suggested I take it, or I do a copyright strike.
I did not. Well, I gave that suggestion. I did not specifically command her to do that, though.
And then you gave me the link
Not a
to
strike,
how
just
to
like a takedown,
copyright
get
strike.
the art taken down.
You gave me the link on how to do
You gave her the loaded gun.
a copyright strike takedown after.
I'm just a little confused as to why like it would get to that go to that extreme.
Don't ask me, ask Noah. He's the one who sent me the link. He's the one who gave me Calesto's name, and he's the one who provided me the link on how to do a copyright claim takedown. And
Well,
he
yeah,
said he would
because it
walk
was
me
your
through.
art.
You said you would walk me through the process to do it. I told you I didn't want to, and I didn't want people coming after me.
Wait, no, you didn't say that.
I
You
said
did
I
not say
was
that.
afraid that Callisto was going to come after me, and you said don't worry about it.
But like Deuce, like what would your like ideal resolution to this be?
I honestly didn't really care. I was just bought into.
I've dropped one of the most recent vids on the Ben/Legal lawsuit. Will drop Legal Eagle shortly. Oh dang.
This.
Loaded gun and pointed it out the way. Yeah.
For me, he can post the video. I didn't care.
I thought you cared about him using your art, though.
No, but you're the one who brought it to me and said he was using it for a racist purpose.
When I saw the art there, I kind of freaked out. I went to Deus and told her about
Okay,
that.
so yeah, that matters because when we originally talked, like you said that you didn't know anything about like the person who did the copyright.
Really? You told them you had no
When
idea.
did I say that?
Well, you said that you knew the person, but you said that you didn't tell them to copyright claim Callisto's video.
I didn't tell her specifically to do that. I just told her the process.
Deus, how comfortable on a scale of 1 to 10 are you with making any public appearances in like a stream or a video?
I honestly don't appear on anything. I just want to be invisible on the internet. So this has been very stressful.
Yeah, so then,
I feel very used right now.
I'm back with lunch. Oh yeah. Blue Jay, this is some good shit right here. This is some good shit.
In a battle that I had nothing to do with.
you. I was trying to look out for you because I've.
But I wasn't trying to use you. I was trying to look out for you. Then why did you throw her under the bus? Why did you do that? Why did you throw her? You coward.
Had a similar experience like this before.
Okay, but the outcome has hurt everyone in this call.
Yes.
No, like I defended you. Like I took you at your word that you didn't know anything about this, but it turns out you liked me.
I did. Ugh. When did I say?
Wait, did he just go ugh? Oh my god. I know, I was listening while making. Oh shit. Nice.
Know anything about this?
One thing I want to note here is responsibility. Immediately after this call, Noah will debate responsibility, saying that he wasn't responsible for the strike against Callisto. And having now finally seen as much of the DMs as I'm physically able to, I think the idea is completely untrue. How can you say that you don't have any responsibility when you show her the video, tell her what to do, show her how to do it, keep her away from anyone else, lie to her to keep the strike going, discuss your own legal options against the person she struck? Anyone that does not think Noah is a huge liar in the situation against everyone involved is either delusional and or named utterly Noah. Even in the aftermath, Noah has been allergic to taking responsibility, and inside his Discord he's blaming everyone else. According to Noah, Wargaming Dad and Kinoflex are now evil neurotypicals who gas.
Oh yeah, the evil neurotypicals who try to go out their way to destroy the careers of autistic people. So the first video I shared was about 12 hours or so ago. Legal Eagle is 20 hours ago, and Legal Bites is 4 days ago. Oh dang, okay.
gaslight and kick down the poor, helpless, and most importantly, autistic Ottilie Noah. Deus Marinette was actually just gaslighting him the entire time. Hey, remember when this guy told Kinoflex the whole situation was out of his hands, or when he told Wargaming Dad the strike just happened apparently out of nowhere? Just reminding you. Oh, Anthony Gramiglia has cut ties with me? That must be because Dickers and Kinoflex influenced him into this hatred. Give me a break. None of this had anything to do with autism.
Right, right. Yo, kicking the sweep with a 50 sec. I write anything too inappropriate and gets banned, I'm gonna blame Neon for saying to make it a double. Oh my god.
There's no point roping all autistic people as a part of your motivations. This isn't like lying to protect people's feelings. You were openly running two separate narratives at the exact same time to parties that you pitted against each other. You had the biggest interest in seeing that video go down by any means. You instigated this whole thing by getting the video taken down in the first place. So please, don't use what you have to make yourself a victim and act like this is something that comes with autism. Because it's not. And if you are going to say that your friends were influenced against you, maybe don't send a message prior admitting to trying to influence someone else.
But yeah, Noah is just a fucking little rat here.
Now, one thing I neglected to mention in my first video was Noah's history of copyright strikes. My main purpose was to get down to the brass tacks of the situation and put it as plainly as possible, which is why I didn't really go into detail about the fact that this wasn't Noah's first copyright rodeo. A couple months prior to Callisto's video, Noah had some issues with a longtime Discord mod of his called the Gaming Truge. Truge lost that position because he was fighting with another
Is that how you say it? Truge?
Person called Cherry, all starting from an argument on whether being gay is a choice or it's decided by birth. Truge ended up making 3 diss tracks on Cherry under the name DJ Snow, and the lyrical content here really leaves a lot to be desired.
Bang, 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 DJ Snow, back with the bang, dinosaur hunter, we're back with
what am I listening to? What the fuck? What the fuck am I listening to?
my dragon fame. You're in no place to play my games. You got in a trap like Jurassic Park, hitting them combos, Kingdom Hearts, yeah.
Now Noah has accused Truge of harassing
What the fuck?
Cherry through various means. He's publicly claimed Truge has gotten other friends to target Cherry and insult her as well as her viewership on YouTube. Horrific stuff. However, the only evidence Noah shows are these, frankly, crap diss tracks.
So here's to 50 seconds of fame. Thank you for giving me an excuse to rap on the
I'm sorry, this is too funny. This is too fucking funny. What the fuck?
Mike, yeah! You're no different than Shadow Flare, twisting the story when I'm away, attacking others using my name.
Oh my. Jerry, I'm going homeless.
When all I want to do is play games, now you're gonna taste my blade. You're gonna taste my blade.
Is there anyone who actually listens to this and is actually insulted by it? No, obviously not. If this was directed at someone in my community, at a push, I'd block them and move on, and that's being generous. But not to Noah, no, this is like the 50 Cent of the Ottilie Noah Discord community. When Truge posted another diss track against Noah for his support of Cherry, Noah called in the equivalent of an orbital strike by getting the video taken down via copyright. Well, not directly, he'll want me to clarify that. Noah noticed that Truge was using art that one of Noah's mods
I have feelings about the rap
named Camelot Bard had made for him. He then went to Camelot, told them he was using the art, and they went to another mod named Otteronio Otterson, who told him to use the copyright system. This is where the idea for Noah striking Callisto came from. But let's not act like it was just Camelot's template that Noah mindlessly used. In his stream made a few days later, Noah publicly asserted the copyright strike was fair, despite the thumbnail clearly falling under fair use. Noah's only justification was that Camelot doesn't want to be associated with Truge anymore, which is a fine fine feeling, but not really a good legal defense.
This is art that Camelot made for Trude before she found out about all of this, and that's why she cut ties with him too. And she doesn't want her art being used on something like this that is intentionally targeting someone and being malicious. I really appreciated him reaching out and helping her figure this out, honestly, because I could imagine that was probably a scary situation. Like, she didn't want to be inadvertently linked to something like that. I don't.
Oh, one second, guys. I got a call I need to take. 1 second. All right, sorry about that. Had to take a call real quick. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's get back, shall we? Let's get back.
Blame her. Yep, again, like Camelot has all the rights to that art. she was completely in her right to take it down. She doesn't want to be associated with you. She has all the rights to do that. Don't act like she didn't have any rights to do that.
Whilst Noah wasn't as responsible for striking the video as he had been with Deus, the similarities between the two situations are uncanny. You can even see Noah coordinating with Camelot on what Blue Sky post to put up. Why do these artists immediately comply with this? Probably because in both DMs, this bigger YouTuber slides over the idea of these artists being guilty by association. If they said they didn't care about it, would he go after them? Maybe that's what these artists were thinking. Again, both these people were from utterly Noah's core community. After this, Noah then essentially argued with the only person who covered the situation, that being a 100-sub streamer named
Wendy Ho?
Wendy Ho. Wendy Ho later confronted Noah and stated he was never even told Noah had shown the artist the video in the first place. So yet again, another of the countless people he lied to. Now you may be thinking, why is this happening? Who cares? Who gives a f about this random Discord mod turncoat who makes terrible diss tracks? And that's a good question. Why did Noah even get involved in this? It could be from an extreme care for his Discord community, but from the way that Noah was so proactive about this, I can only assume that Truge's diss track actually made him ass mad. After all, Truge only got a strike after he spoke about Noah, and Noah went on a tirade, accusing him of harassment without any evidence shown so far, posting to his community tab and streaming about him. It seems like a lot of work against some small channel that used to be your Discord mod, work that has allegedly gotten Truge harassed in return. So official headcanon is that this had steam coming out of Noah's ears when he first heard it.
We could go back and forth like a tough war. We post them.
I'm sorry. Is it mean? Is it mean to laugh at this? It's probably a little mean, but it's funny. I'm sorry. This is so terrible.
Some videos while you hide them for. Back them all
up. This is terrible.
Now people know you crazy, not understanding spectrums. It's amazing.
Not understanding spectrums. It's amazing. Oh, dude, you know what? I should download the original one. I should download the I should use these for sound bites.
I could imagine that was probably a scary situation. Like,
now you got Noah crap.
It's cringe, but it's just funny cringe. Yes.
Is really funny. Both the K subs. Now that's very interesting. You both are obsessed with me, but Charlie speaks out publicly. Noah hides behind other people to do his dirty laundry.
Alright, finally, I've delayed and delayed. Let's talk about the Discord server. Whilst the copyright strike situation was breaking news, me and the boys back at the lab decided to have a look into Noah's paywall Discord server. Most of the credit here goes to Nicandros and Future Nightmares for their stellar investigation and archiving. Once called the River Pups, this server now goes by Noah's neurodivergent Nest. Can't lie, the first name was better. Due to a complaint of too much drama going on, many members have since left, with Noah begging people to stop bringing it up. Despite that, he has continued to talk about drama and uses Discord server as a personal venting place. When Agents N and F arrived on the scene, Noah's Discord was already on lockdown. We got in like the last helicopter out of Saigon. We would later learn that, allegedly, Noah's first draft for his public apology was actually made by one of his mods. Yet that wasn't what initially caught our eyes. One of the strangest things we noticed was that Noah's Discord didn't have an age gate. There was no rule saying that anyone under the age of so-and-so will be banned from the server. You might think, well, it is a Patreon server, the little kids are filtered out from there. But it's not really a Patreon server. For a long while, Noah's server was open to the public. He even told Deus.
What was it? It was only after his drama that it became like a quote-unquote Patreon server.
This in their DMs, and to this day, some of the old videos still have the Discord link around. It was only pretty recently when he made it a Patreon server. Things got even weirder when we found an old message of Noah knowingly letting a 12-year-old onto his server. This was a while back, but I'm pretty sure Discord TOS requires you to be 13 to join at least. What we would later find is that between 2022 and 2025, Noah's Discord server had no restrictions on age, and yet...
Oh no, Noah, no. Noah, no. Oh no. I think we know where this is going.
Sexual content was allowed. Not entirely explicit, but lewd pictures, and especially lewd art. Turns out Noah himself used to be a bit of a gooner back in the day. Noah had a guy on the server who would just tag him over and over with sexual drawings of Zelda, especially Shantae, and the chick from Star Fox.
Again, guys, totally not a furry.
And he would either react or give a reply like, "I'd love to rub her lamp." Done. She needs the original shirt, with an otter on it. New shirt easier to redraw. Ha ha ha. Darn. So much for my thick women I can take to Neverland. I mean, I snuck pixie wings on her too. I sort of have a style with the characters I draw shirts. Good. She can be my Tinkerbell. Listen.
What the fuck?
This guy was no bronze level beta back in the day. In fact, if you look back at Noah's old gaming streams, you can find some amazing clips.
What? You've been sent to the 1920s with both of you? Hey, yo. I'd like to get sent to the 1920s with you, Chun-Li. And especially, we're on our noir story together, right? I can play detective. You can.
What the? Oh no! The fucking eye movement. Dude, what the fuck?
Play femme fatale. I want those thighs.
What grown man needs 4 functioning lightsabers?
Probably the same guy who has 6 different figurines of all of his waifus. Actually, make that.
Dude, he says waifu unironically. What the fuck? What is this a gift that keeps? Hilarious, fucking hilarious. Why does this dude behave the way he does? I don't know. His parents didn't love him enough, I guess.
That's 7.
The money is to Wario what Chun-Li is to me, and any thick-thighed, dummy mommy female, pretty much, yeah. You could advertise his school by saying, hey, there's plus-size woman here. Also has great taste in waifus, like Chun-Li and all the thick-thighed queens we like to see. Yeah, I mean, just like thick women in general are the best, I must say.
Alright, buddy, alright.
Chun-Li's one of the best because of that. She's a queen. She can crush me with those thighs any day. And it's a shame.
Can you tell this motherfucker don't get pussy? Can you tell, chat? I can tell.
I can't add Chun-Li because it's not Fox. Or your plus-size woman today, because they're awesome and they're the best. You know, the incredible love that you can receive from a plus-size woman today. Just call your local... Call your... No, I can't.
Local what? Local what, buddy?
Say that.
To be honest, I think this is better than his current content. I mean, there's no politics in gooning. We can even trace his undying love for the Tron series from here. Although I must warn you, it's not from where you'd expect.
We can't let innocent people get hurt here. You guys look like the innocent people to us. Oh, I love that. I don't know. If they were, would they have enormous weapons on them? You know, it's a valid point, Tron. Why do they keep showing your cake? Dang it. What is this game? There we go. That's great. What does the matter, Miss Tron? Wow, even that shot shows it off, too. Do all the shots of her just
Why
show
are you
that?
looking at it? Why are you looking at it?
That shot of hers is so good. They show exactly what people like. The dumpy.
The same guy who has 6 different figurines of all of his waifus. Actually, make that 7.
14 years old. Oh no! She's 14! Noah, she's 14. What the fuck?
This is the police.
Thankfully, there was a glimpse of the old Noah in that stream with Dickers.
Wait, this Emma Sky Fots in the courtroom. You reported it for sexual content. Isn't this like an anime character?
Because I did not want that on my shorts feed. Oh, I think when Wendy they want to talk here specifically. I'm assuming you're talking about the whole thing with the Camelot Bard situation, Wendy. Specifically.
I'm glad we watched this. This is really necessary.
Sorry.
Says a lot about right-wing media.
This guy in 2021 Tipster is like Messi and Ronaldo in the levels of gooning. Now, what am I trying to say here? This guy shouldn't be going to the Jerkmate Grand Slam? No, the original point is that at this time, Noah was pretty clearly supportive of sexual content on his Discord server. that's fine, but doing it in a Discord server without any age restriction is kind of a huge oversight. Like, this is like softcore porn at some points. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's the easiest thing in the world just to like put an age restriction on. Now, I was initially just going to leave this in as a funny bit and a nod to Noah to probably fix things until an anonymous user of Noah's server came forward. Among other things, including the toxic nature of the server, he reported that when he was 16, a nearly 30-year-old moderator showed him an NSFW website on the server. This moderator is alleged to be Otteronio Otterson, who, just to be clear, is a different person to Otterly Noah. This guy was later removed from the server for an unrelated reason.
Oh no.
At this point, I felt Noah needed to at least know about this. I don't like the guy, but it's also his server, and he has the power to implement change. Plus, if I held onto something like this just for an own, what kind of man would I be? So I told Future, who contacted Noah and told him about the findings. In response, Noah pointed out that a lot of the art was shown from 2024, when the no NSFW material rule for the server was placed in 2025. This confirms that there was a point in time where 12-year-olds were openly let into a public server with no rules on NSFW. Noah does make a point of saying that this rule has been changed, due to people like this NX person posting this kind of art too frequently to the point of discomfort. Noah even says that's why this person was kicked, because they kept posting sexual content. He was also made aware of the Otteronio stuff, and is working on upping his server boundaries to 18+. Now, I wanted to double check this.
He's working on it, guys. He's working on it.
Messages from the server itself. First of all, Noah says these examples are just from 2024, before the rule was implemented. However, we have tons of other examples with Noah reacting most of the time, and a lot of these are posted in 2025. The last of these is as far as December 2025. From what I understand, the no NSFW rule was initially applied in early 2024, inferred from his messages about a ban on NSFW art, and specifically keeping content family-friendly / PG-13. However, by around July,
those Shiva art pieces, though, yeah, those are family friendly.
The ban was relaxed, and stayed that way for ages. Even if we go by Noah's story that this rule was implemented in 2025, and people like NX were kicked soon after due to them continuing to post, the timelines still don't add up. NX's last lewd post was in December 2025, which Noah reacted to positively. He even said NX was an amazing friend around the same time. NX's last post in general was in January 2026, but there is a month gap between his last sexual post and his last post ever. So unless there's been some deletions, the reason for him being removed may have had nothing to do with the no NSFW rule. And that's if he was even removed at all. When we got into contact with Camelot, Noah's Discord mod, they said they always thought NX had just left on his own. After double checking audit logs and Discord channels, Camelot confirmed there was no discussion at all about removing NX. And that is really unusual, because Noah's mod team was very vocal about their actions. We have logs of Otteronio Otterson, for example, getting his mod perms removed because he was changing people's nicknames. So do you not think if a longtime user and quote amazing friend of Noah's was violating the new NSFW rules, the moderators would talk about it? Even a mere mention? Or did he leave on his own and Noah lied to make it seem like he'd already taken action? After hearing this, me and Future decided to dig into the server more and see what we could find. 5th of November 2024, Otteronio Otterson, a moderator, offered to send another person NSFW in the server privately. This other person is an adult to be fair, but this was a public offer made on the channel. We found that there were a fair few minors active on Noah's server. Some of them were also pretty active in the art channel, posting next to NX's horny posts. In some cases, they posted NSFW themselves. On the 28th of February 2025, a 15-year-old artist posted semi-gory drawings of a human body without skin and light artistic nude.
Alright, that's lovely. Jesus Christ.
Noah seems to think that NSFW means only related to sexual stuff, which is why there's no ban on any of this. This is why his server also has a vent channel where users express thoughts about again, a channel that is openly accessible to minors. All you have to do is get the role Neurospectacular. Though it doesn't advertise vent channels directly, it's packaged in with a bundle of neurodivergent related topics. Now, to be clear, I do not think Noah is a PDF file or whatever. However, through his irresponsibility, he created a place that may have led to minors being exposed to sexual content. Putting an age gate in a Discord server is just really easy to do, but if he properly banned NSFW, there may have been no need to. Some of the art posted is fairly normal, but there is a sizable portion that's pretty sexualized and risque, not much clothes on, or it focuses heavily on a specific part of the body. NSFW could be a fairly flexible tag, but you know what isn't? Family friendly. And I can't even say maybe it went under the radar, because it didn't. The art was very clearly on the radar, because Noah reacted to it all the time. He got tagged in tons of the posts. When NX posted a link to some obvious YouTube EPI channel, Noah's there.
Oh no. Oh no.
With him. NX posted so much art, people made joking remarks that the server should be called a Shantae Sanctuary. And that's not even mentioning how bad of an idea the vent channel is. Listen, you want to have a vent channel? Fine. But the fact it was on a server with no age restrictions for so long is a red flag. The fact it was so easily accessible is another red flag. This doesn't mean the server is a dedicated NSFW haven, let me be clear on that, but parts of it are so willfully careless. It's not like this was just some unmoderated hellhole. Was banned, for example. People got final warnings, but Noah let this slide. I think he knew back then he was wrong, but just decided to ignore it because he liked the art, you know what I'm saying? He was debunking his little grizzly bear. Noah knows this looks bad for him. It's why I think his recent statement to me in future has been so blurry in its details, and why I think he may have exaggerated his involvement in policing it. Again, why does he say the no NSFW rule was implemented in 2025? Why does he say NX was violating the rules and making him uncomfortable when he clearly wasn't uncomfortable? Why does he say NX was kicked when another mod has checked the logs and said he wasn't? If you did kick NX, where's the final warning you've given to so many others? And if he was removed over the NSFW stuff, why wasn't he banned? Because
that's a good question.
Kicking will remove them from the server, but it keeps all their messages. Now, during these messages, you might see the name Anthony Grimicula pop up a few times. Anthony is another media reviewer and stood by Noah throughout his plagiarism drama. He even helped him pick up the pieces, giving him advice, checking over parts of his scripts, and sending over university-level guides on avoiding plagiarism. And when EFAP went live, he laughed at how much they were covering him. It was only until he realized the gravity of Noah's actions that he disassociated himself and fully cut Noah off, doing his own streams adding onto the evidence against Noah. After all, Noah had promised to improve from his previous situations. When the person you repeatedly help and prop up goes and does something probably worse than you were helping him for, it's fair to feel kinda hurt. Yet Noah only sees this as a knife in his back, and laments about how Anthony won't talk to a clearly compulsive liar. I decided to block Ant on Blue Sky. The fact he threw Noah under the bus is unforgivable. Yeah, this really stung. I guess we'll see what happens, but man, I did expect better here.
Dude, you constantly lie. Why do you expect people to, like, just be on your side, no matter what? You constantly lie. You throw people under the bus when it suits you, as shown with your artist and War Gaming Dad.
Maybe Birdman can help. I don't know. Birdman burned the bridge with Noah a few days later, by the way. When Anthony talks about how destructive DMCA strikes are and how they affected him personally, Noah responds basically saying, well, I have a strike too for the same reason, which is a
I think anyone named Noah is bad. You know, Noah Samson, Oddly Noah, yeah, it tracks so far.
Total misread of the point being made. In fact, it actually helps him. If you have personal experience with the copyright system being misused, wouldn't you want to not do the same to others? On the 23rd of April, after
he hides behind people, that's why I can't call him a pussy. Because a pussy is up front and prefer someone's. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god. And preferably inside.
Anthony Grimicula made a stream condemning Noah, he hopped into his Discord VC for a community cope session. Thankfully, we have parts of this recorded.
Like, how much time do you use
You constantly lie. Hey, should run for political president. Hey yo, political joke, baby. Hey yo, hey yo.
Suppose I give it because I, already. So plenty of people are mad at me now. For some good reason, but there's others that are bogus.
First off, Noah mentions how he's thinking of running.
Why aren't I allowed to say face? Is there a caps limit on super chats? I don't think that was even your longest message. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. The one you sent prior was a long. I don't know why it didn't let you say someone's face. That's weird.
And rebranding his channel following this whole drama.
I know somebody in general chat suggested a rebrand. Honestly, I don't think that's a bad idea at this point.
Wait, what the heck? What do you mean? What rebrand?
Well, I would just change my name and like kind of show that I'm going to be doing different content going forward, basically.
However, Noah states later on that this rebrand is to avoid controversy, so people won't associate his new name with it.
Yeah, I mean, I just think I should distance myself from the whole otter thing and, you know, anything else, because they're going to automatically just associate that with, like, you know, previous content, stuff like that.
He even plans this rebrand out, trying to wait until everything cools down to do it, so that EFAP won't make fun of him.
Oh, I don't know what he expects. Like, the only way he could, like, do a complete rebrand, because guess what, Noah? We can just go to your channel. Yo, Teddy with a 10. He hides behind people. That's why I can't call him a pussy, because a pussy is up front and preferably in someone's face. Oh, Teddy, you did not just do that. Teddy, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Fair.
Well, I think most, if I do that right now, I'm just going to get the same, like,
Teddy,
you know,
Jesus.
people from EFAP and all the brigaders that are singing right now.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah,
That's what I mean. Like, I should at least wait until some heat dies down. Anthony's just gonna come in and be like, "Oh, look, doubling down. He's not taking accountability." I'm like, no, I did. Up with Deus and all that other stuff. I spurred out when there was the whole thing between her and Wargaming Dad, all that, you know, and I already took accountability for that. I did not understand fair use when I came to her either.
Again, I just think he can't help but lie here. The situation doesn't come from a misunderstanding of fair use, it comes from just being malicious and annoyed at a video and using any available resource to take that video down. He clearly knows what...
He constantly can't handle the fact that he gets criticized, even though, like, I'm sorry, but if you don't want to be criticized, don't hang out in, like, the media space on YouTube and don't become a drama creator.
Fair use is. The man's literally been through a copyright strike before. Apart from those clips, the rest of this segment is mostly seething about Anthony Gramigula and his condemnation of Noah. In his first clip, Noah has an issue with Anthony's fans harassing him. Reminder, this guy's definition of harassment stretches to this.
Jerry, I live with free in your head. Same with Noah,
Oh my god. Oh, Teddy, you missed the best part. You missed the best part, Teddy. You missed the diss track rap.
Him being more successful, that is just sad.
So take it with a pinch of salt.
Community post. I just edited it just to say don't harass anyone criticizing me, because I'm already getting that. But if I make if I make the like blatant statement like don't harass anyone criticizing me, then that already puts me above other people. Because apparently with Anthony's stream, like it supposedly, from what I heard anyway, I didn't watch the whole thing because my mental health handle it. But it took him like 40 through the stream to actually say don't harass Noah.
Essentially, the vibes I'm getting from this statement is moral superiority. Noah directly states he feels he's above Anthony because he directly says not to harass people. It's like that superiority is kind of his only reason for saying it. Noah's issue is that Anthony wasn't fast enough.
And that tracks, because Noah, if he has view count on you and subscribe numbers on you, he'll like lord that over your head, like hang that over your head, like he did with Nick Andros and Shamu. Can't do that with the Anthony dude though. So he's like, "Well, I'm morally better than you."
To tell people not to harass him.
And he also claimed in the stream that he like made this big claim or whatever that he was never gonna work on my scripts again. I'm like, and I just never asked you to work on one again. What are you talking about? It's so stupid.
No, the point of saying I'll never work on your scripts again is that he's drawing the line, not you. He's personally annoyed at this and decided to set his boundary here. It's nothing to do with your demand. This is so easy to understand. How did this guy become a media critic? The real shocker comes in when Noah floats around the idea of suing Anthony Gramigula, because Anthony believes that Noah nudged his artist into striking Truge's diss track.
Being vague about it too, like saying like, "Oh, it's hazy," when he's talking about Camelot and all that. Like, what are you doing? This is.
Yo, Teddy, thank you for the other 10. I strongly believe that we should send all people named Noah to the Antarctica. We can't allow these people to continue living in a civilized society. You know, you might have something there, Teddy. You might have something there. I don't know why it didn't go off. That's weird. But thank you for the 10, Teddy. Thank you for the 10.
Straight up slander. I don't know. Could I file something for that? I feel like I could take legal action against that, possibly. But given the fact he is actively trying to ruin my online reputation, and supposedly, he's literally saying, "Oh, his online career." I'm like, what are you talking about? You lied about me in a stream.
God damn, this guy can't go 2 seconds without mindlessly throwing himself into the legal system. And it's not against someone like Dickers or Emrau or Calesto, people who have dedicated a lot of time explaining how they hate this guy. It's towards Anthony, and yet as soon as the cutoff becomes official, Noah's calling up every attorney within a 5-mile radius.
Honestly, again, like I have a pretty clear case here. Anthony got on his stream, quite literally lied about me. Blatantly. There are other things, again, that I did do that are true in there, but the fact he's adding misinformation on top of that is not good.
It would make you look really bad if you filed another legal thing after getting called out for filing.
They all sound like this. They all sound like they all sound like Smaggle. This is very bad for you, Noah. It's very bad for you.
An illegal thing, wrong.
The thing with that though is because I did not understand it fair. There wasn't really any grounds to do that. You know, both me and Camelot understand that now.
What makes you think you have legal grounds to sue Anthony? What kind of legal papers have you ever read? Do you really think any reasonable attorney would look at your case and not laugh you out the door without a trunk full of money to come with it?
I'm just saying, if you do this, people will see it as you just doing the same thing over and over again. I'm not saying that that's what it is, but that's what people will think.
People will get mad? Why would they get mad over that? I was lied about on a stream.
Why would they get mad at me? Why would they get mad?
I guess the court clears it up, which I think if I get a good lawyer, I could easily do that. I just have to figure that all out because that's a mess.
The problem is that would take months.
Well, also, yeah, again, like libel, you have to show evidence of damages, which I can easily do that by showing that I lost 1,500 subscribers and.
Oh my god. You see, I lost subscribers because of Anthony.
That's what it's about.
Was the YouTuber Carl, he insinuated that someone took yeah, him. When that lawsuit was going on, for so long everyone was on his side until it came out what it was about.
It would be a good idea first, like what Cyan said. I would want to consult first. I just have to figure out where to find one. I've never had to do this kind of thing before.
Wait, he's never even talked to a lawyer before? Now I kind of wish he went through this plan just to see how fast it would have collapsed. It seems like the closer you are to Noah, the more cutthroat he can be toward you. On May 2nd, Noah released a video apologizing for everything regarding the DMCA stuff with Calesto, as well as some of the old plagiarism stuff. This activated Nicandros into releasing the segment of the recorded calls where Noah talks about his lawsuit toward Anthony. Anthony was again reasonably really annoyed at this, and his post about it alerted Noah's Discord server. Instead of realizing, hey, it was kind of insane for this guy to throw out lawsuit threats, the Discord members and Noah kind of just skirt past that and say that this was illegally recording a private space and no one else in the call consented. And honestly, if any of these people talk about the law again, I'm gonna tear my goddamn eyeballs out. These VCs are a publicly accessible space. The only thing keeping it technically private is the $3 a month that anyone can pay to join. There's a difference in expectation of privacy between a call with 2 other people and an accessible VC with 50 of them. Noah himself made the server public. To this day, he has left the Discord server link public on parts of his channels. In some DMs, he's even saying the server is public. The only thing that could legally protect a server here is the paywall, because leaking, ironically, may be copyright infringement. Even that itself is shaky.
The irony.
But that's a stronger legal argument compared to recording consent laws. Noah then took to Blue Sky to say, Kinda can't believe I have to say this, but no, I have no plans on suing Anthony Grimigula. Apparently someone was in my private Discord server at one point, and recorded a conversation of me saying that offhandedly, whilst just in a state of emotion. Once again, I have no plans to sue Anthony. Okay, it was a bit more than just one conversation, Noah. This was like
people were trying to tell you not to do it. You're like, no, I got an argument here.
Sporadic mentions throughout a 2-hour VC.
That'd be expensive, right? I'd like to avoid that if possible. But if it comes down to it, I might. Just because that is also my online reputation on the line right now. Because I'm losing subscribers and stuff over it. But like I mean, obviously that I'll probably figure out my options for the slander and stuff. Again, I don't think it was his intent, but he did lie about me still.
He threatened to sue me. Him running with this is ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. You threatened to sue him.
Following the strike, Noah made some public apologies and went into hibernation. He's now focusing more on his new job in the film industry, which I hope has nothing to do with writing or legal counsel. Noah also stated the main reason for the strike was because he disliked how Calesso's video used Days' art. Between this, protecting the artist, hating the video, destroying racism, I can't tell which shallow reason is real. Noah since rebranded to Noah the Otter, then rebranded back to Otterly Noah. The Griffly Bear series is now over because it doesn't fix anything and just hurts people, except no, he's now gone back on that as well. Also, Noah's first video back immediately showed uncredited footage from someone else. He then quickly retconned the lack of credit in the description. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. So at the end of all this, what can we make of Otterly Noah? Well, the recent drama and Discord logs have stripped away his content and left us an image of the man himself. And my personal theory is that a lot of his actions hinge on ego. Since forever, Noah positioned himself as
he's a narcissist.
Autism advocate, a guy who bases his entire identity on his mental diagnosis. He even went out of his way to watch films just because they had autistic people in them.
With her having an autistic brother in it. Of course, the fact that there was an autistic person in this movie is the reason why I personally went to see it. And
I had to see if my people were represented.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
And therein lies the problem. The reason Noah did what he did in the first place and thought he could get away with it is because he's so self-absorbed. He doesn't see himself as just a guy who talks about autism. He sees himself as the autism guy, a major speaker for the community. He's mainly
he is the community. He's the spokesman.
Seen his diagnosis as a label for him to construct his entire identity around. That self-absorption then carries over when it comes to the anti-grifter videos. The ends always justify the means. Noah doesn't see his Griffly Bear series as a creative endeavor or entertainment or interest. He sees it as a service.
And I hope my video here helped you understand just how awful Drinker is as a reviewer and most of these grifters are overall. Thankfully, it does look like me doing these videos is paying off and helping people understand where real criticism comes from and what it actually looks like, so thank you everybody for paying attention to these videos. I'm happy to keep doing my part and I'm happy to keep hunting Griffly Bears.
This is why Noah's actions have been so drastic and brazen. He thinks so highly of himself. Some guy will draw an innocent comic of his Rantsona character which is very clearly inspired by Noah's, and the first thing Noah does is call them weird.
Yeah, that's me. This is kind of weird, not gonna lie. I actually really like the art, but I think maybe ask permission to use my likeness. It's fan art, dude. You have someone who generally wants to like share their love of the community, and you're like, this is weird. And it looks like a normal drawing. It's not like weird, not safe for work stuff. It's just a normal drawing. What the fuck?
And rebuke them for not asking permission to use his likeness. This is just an otter wearing the Tron suit, not exactly Virgil Abloh, are ya? It's like he sees himself in the middle of a complicated film.
Yo, Kicken, thank you for the 50 sec. No, I'm the top autist. We don't fucking claim him. You can't blame everything on autism. No, no. That was one of my main criticisms of Bo Blacks during his drama. I don't know, Kicken, if you remember that story, but Bo Blacks would use his autism a lot as like a shield as to like why he was coming off insane to everyone in the community.
Plot. But it's just not true. The reason everyone is now against him is because he threw them under the bus or pulled them back out whenever it was convenient for him. He'll probably never be able to properly self-reflect because that's where he is now. He's proven himself as an utterly malicious, impulsive, and compulsive liar. Artists, audience, detractors, and collaborators have a good enough reason to stay far away. Or in other words,
imagine being mad at fan art, dude. If I ever get fan art, I'll be happy. I'll be happy about it. You know, oh yes, I remember Anjar. Yeah, normal fan art, not even weird fan art. Yeah, exactly.
Your life ain't a movie, little bro. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay safe.
All right, and let's see, how long have we been streaming for? Almost 4 hours. Jesus. 4 hours. I think I want to save. Well, let's see. Rob's video is an hour long. Then Chibi's response to it's like 7 minutes. I'm either going to stream again later tonight when I have more energy, or I'll probably save this for tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'll save this for tomorrow morning. I will be starting way earlier than I normally do because I have to make sure I get ready for work at a certain time. But I will gladly cover sometime either tonight or tomorrow. Anyway, guys, before we get out of here, we gotta thank all the lovely members of the channel. First off, we gotta thank Pigeon Salad for being a Super Nerd 3 for 30 fucking months, which is insane. Make me a sandwich, John. No, I ain't. What do I look like to you, a woman? But well, no, thank you guys for watching today. Again, Pigeon Salad, thank you for being a Super Nerd 3 for 30 months, dude. That's insane. And then we have our Super Nerd 1s, which you can join for just $1. We have Idiot King, Daniel J, Weird Collar Guy, Barrel, Cool Anime Girls, Wookie Z, Kicking the Swede, Lady Nerd Artist, K-Huck, and Manic. Thank you guys for being members of the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Nerdy John, signing out. Take care. Oh, and remember, don't be freaky. Be nerdy.